what was happening
So
there.
it's been a minute before we've been live. We haven't been live in forever. What is going on? Why me, TT? What is going on? Peter's in the
hello.
building. Yes. So today we are going to first talk about an updated tenant situation. We were kind of moving away from that whole landlord stuff, in real estate, but they done brought us back in it now. So we got to talk about this one.
That's a crazy story, y'all. So
Yeah, this is a crazy
prepared.
story, unexpected. You want to start it off, Jack?
Nope, go right ahead.
Jack want me to start it off. Y'all
this has been a crazy day.
Okay.
We just got back home. So
yeah. So what we do is we do quarterly inspections. We really take care of our properties, and our tenants. I sent out the notice to the tenants, hey, your quarterly inspection is coming up. Are there any issues? Because I haven't heard anything from you. Just want to make sure everything is good. When I come by, I'm going to be checking the HVAC. I'm going to be checking the plumbing. Got to make sure the smart doors are good. We have for the water cutting on and off, there's a battery there. So, hey, I'm checking that, checking the doors. I'm checking for pests. I'm making sure that there's nothing wrong with the property.
Mm-hmm.
How have you guys been doing with the neighbors? I asked that too.
Mm-hmm.
And, here's the timeline I'm going to come by. What else did I put in there?
A normal quarterly inspection. Did you mention the HVAC?
Filters?
Yeah.
The filters, asked on that. Anything you're having wrong, let me know. Because I'll be by to check everything out either way it goes. So waiting to hear back from the tenants, and what comes back is quite interesting. I'm gonna have to actually let me pull up my phone for a second because
this went from 0 to 100.
Let me go to my Gmail
really quick for no apparent reason, and we were quite shocked to be serious about it.
All
and
right.
the thing about it, she took me off the email and her husband off the email. So she over there, you just wait till you hear this thing. So what's the first message?
So
I got
her response, because let me go back. Let me go to Mines. So yeah, I said, hello, hope you guys are doing well. Please let us know if you have any concerns with your neighbors, lawn care, HVAC, smoke detectors, appliances, electrical, pest, plumbing. We plan to stop by during the last week of this month as we do quarterly inspections to check out everything. So response back, the neighbors are all friendly. We love the community park and pool and have made several friends in the neighborhood and the local Christian homeschool group. I don't know how to change the fridge, water filter, or HVAC filter. 2 of the toilet knobs are sticking when flushing. And keep in mind, we did a walkthrough and showed them how to do the HVAC, changing the filters. But
and y'all seen
all
it
of
too.
a sudden now they don't know how to do it right. And all of a sudden, 2 of the toilet knobs are sticking. But so it's like, how long has this been sticking? You just moved in, it's first quarter. Why weren't these issues reported?
Right.
And then she says, my husband has 3 ESAs, not 1, not 2, but 3 ESAs. So emotional support animals. We have 3 dogs. Then we have a fish. Then we have 2 hamsters. And I know that's shocking news, and I pray for forgiveness. So by the way, the lease says absolutely no pets. This home has never had a pet in it. You guys seen it on the walkthrough. There was no pets in there. That's what's the lease. And on the application that you submitted, it said you put on there that you have no pets.
Declared it.
No pets on the application, and you signed the legal binding document that says no pets.
Right.
Now, all of a sudden, you have these.
Right, Sunshine. A fish as an ESA. That's what I'm talking about. A fish.
So she says, I know that's shocking news. And she says, for the fish and hamsters, I'm still waiting on the ESA letters for them, but I'm working on it. Okay, please. You really think, how's a fish gonna be an ESA? A fish.
For real.
What are you gonna do? Pick up the fish out the water and hug the fish? Come on now. So, oh my goodness. So she goes on and says, unfortunately, we were repeatedly discriminated against
Here
when
we go.
applying for homes, so it led us to this high anxiety situation. What does your previous discrimination have to do with us?
If y'all,
There's no discrimination when we let you in the property. What does that have to do with us? That is old news. What are you talking about? So she said, I know you are a disabled veteran. Oh, so now you're going to throw in about me.
Damn,
what's next? Your cane and all that. What's next, right? So
damn, she called you out there for real.
Yeah, I mean, come on. I know you're a disabled veteran, but it still pains me. Okay, it pains you, and you say I'm just, come on. Okay, we just got a vacuum and a mop, and by the way, his name is Bob, and the Chihuahua.
Yeah,
this is Chihuahua's name is Fish.
I think Autobot Diva just came in. Yeah, Autobot Diva. We do every 3 months.
Yeah, we not.
This is what happened at the third month.
So y'all seen the walkthrough. Y'all seen how clean that house was. So then she's claiming, yeah, when I moved in, I had to clean the grout with a toothbrush and make it sparkle. Then y'all know we even had a cleaner go through there. And y'all seen how we do our places. And for those who haven't seen it, I mean, we got the videos out there.
Hold on. For those who don't know, because we just want to make sure everybody knows what house we're talking about. We are talking about the house that T and I lived in, not the one that where Micah and Sarah, not that one. Because I know like everybody's thinking like, what house? We're talking about the one we just moved out of that's near Orlando. So
she then proceeds to give all these names of the animals. You got a dog named Fish. You got a fish. I don't know the fish name. But then you got Bella. Then you got Lila. Then you got Bunny. Then you got Lilybell. You got a whole 9 yards. It's like a freaking zoo. Like a zoo. So then she goes on and says, I won't be home until the first week of March. Oh, no. No.
We ain't playing these damn games. No, hell no.
Absolutely not. You are not pushing this inspection way out until March. Nah, don't try to be sneaky. We told you we do these inspections. We told you we take care of our properties because they are our investment. They are not yours. You are a tenant. You are going to leave one day. That house is ours and it's going to continue to be ours to take care and make sure it is good condition. So
then what happened next?
So we hope Bob keeps the floor sparkling 24/7 to ease my desire for everything. Bob is the vacuum / mouth. I know it's so many names thrown out that it's even confusing you.
Exactly. Old McDonald had a damn farm.
Shoot. So I won't be home until March. I don't know if that works for your schedule. Obviously, it don't work for my schedule. If I told you I'm coming back, I don't give a damn what the hell you got going on. No. So my husband has psychomotor retardation. Now, keep in mind,
I'm sorry.
I'm reading this, y'all. So keep in mind,
I cannot.
This is the same guy who drove from Carolina to Florida. This is the same guy who gave his ID. This is the same guy who signed on the dotted line every document in the lease. The same guy. And now all of a sudden he can't function. This psychomotor retardation all of a sudden comes up for a way not to go to the property.
Right.
So
he installed the whole internet.
And installed the internet.
That was I don't know how that translates. And y'all, in case you might not have missed it,
we got so much to get to.
She took her husband off of the email, so he did not hear that she called him.
We didn't get that far yet.
Okay.
We didn't get that.
Okay. Well, he don't even know what she told him.
So then she throws God in there, y'all.
Oh man.
So it's always like when people doing wrong, all of a sudden people then like want to turn religious when you weren't religious the entire time. Don't try to hide behind it. I mean, and this is ungodly,
we want to talk about God here. Like, let's really talk about it.
Let's continue on. So then she sends these things. So if y'all don't know about the ESAs, you can go online to get an ESA letter for $99. That's it. And the ESAs does not apply to every situation. There are exemptions. I'll get on to that. And
he's asking, once you give the notice, can't you still go and inspect the property?
Yes,
Absolutely.
we going yes.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna try to keep this thing in order because it's just been so much. So then
she messages
since
me.
she was upset that we were coming by, she decides to then say there's a urgent, there's an emergency at the property with the water. My husband walking around and there's a major water leak.
I wonder if they
all of a sudden. Now, she don't even realize what she just did. In the event of emergencies, we as landlords now can go buy that property. We don't have to give a 24-hour notice. I think it's 12. It's not even 24 hours.
Yeah,
I think it's 12. But we don't have to give that 12-hour notice anymore. We now can go over to that property, which now gives us access to go and inspect. You just screwed yourself. So she's doing that, and she said, yeah, and I called the city about the water, and they said everything is 100% on the landlord. That toilet needs to get fixed. That water that's leaking on the side, it has spiked my bill. And so we like,
wait a minute, okay. Hold on, because you're doing a light version. She started quoting the laws, y'all. She started throwing all these statutes at us. You per the landlord, you got to do this. It's a long email. So just to let you know, this is just a live version. We are definitely doing a full video. All of this has been recorded, so y'all gonna see this all play out.
Y'all gonna be
like, what the hell?
Wait till y'all see the video about what happened, because we record the whole situation.
The whole situation.
So then we're like, okay, since she's talking these dogs and stuff, I'm like, so you always have to have eyes on your property, and you want to do it in a strategic way. Our way, of course, we have a cleaner, and then on top of the cleaner, we have lawn care. So we make sure that we pay for the lawn care, because that way he going by, he got eyes on it. And then our cleaner, when she go in there and clean, she got eyes on it. So we have multiple ways of doing things, right? So I hit up my lawn care, like, hey, I'm just calling, man, because I want to check on this property. I'm going by and there's a water leak apparently on the side. Have you noticed the water leak? He said, no, I haven't noticed a water leak, but I honestly haven't been in the backyard and cut your backyard.
Now, mind you, we pay this dude how much? $100 a month.
I'm like, but I mean, that's light work. He's very affordable compared to a lot of other people.
Wait, we're paying him to do a service.
We're paying him to do a service that he can't perform.
Exactly.
So I said, what are you talking about, man? He said, I'm sorry I did not call you, months ago, but I thought you knew. He said, literally after we had a meeting out there, the day you introduced us to the tenant, introduced us to each other, because I had him come there too. That way, hey, he's cutting the yard. Y'all open the gate. He has full access. He said, literally, man, about a month later, that all of a sudden, I couldn't get in the backyard. I said, what do you mean? They cannot deny you access.
Per the lease. This is in the lease, y'all. That's a lease violation.
He said, man, I went back there and I got scared. There was a big old dog that was aggressive coming at me.
So now there's 4 dogs, y'all.
And I had to slam that gate shut. He said, I done already got bit before. So it scared me to death, because when we were out here, he said, everybody had a conversation. He said, I remember, and I talked about, hey, any dogs? And they said, no, we don't have any dogs. I said, absolutely, because that's what's in the lease. And that's what the application said, no dogs. I said, wait a minute, you talking about a big dog? He said, it's a big old white dog, a big old all white dog. Scared me to death. And he said, so I came back again, because I'm like, man, this dude's a good dude. I don't want to, I can't have his yard looking crazy. So I come back again, and this time I'm peeking over the fence, and this dog, woof, 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 aggressive dog, peeking over all over again, barking. I'm like, what? He said, yeah. He said, I came back 2 more times, and after that, I have not cut your backyard since. I was like, wow.
So she done got all these dogs. He said,
so your backyard, he said, I'm going to tell you, man, it's not terribly bad, but it's bad because it hasn't been cut. And I'm sorry, man. I apologize, but I thought you knew. I thought that this was a change that maybe, you authorized to have all these animals here. And I said, you saying all these animals, so you've seen multiples too. He said, yeah, I definitely seen that big old dog that scared me to death. And when I was in before, it was smaller dogs, because the way that house is, you guys look at the walkthrough, it shows, how that back glass is. So it's that glass you can look at. He's seen the other dogs in there, because he can see it from there. So he said, I haven't been there in a while.
So hold on, because now we're at the dog, and the guy done told you there's a whole nother part that hasn't even been mentioned. When she went to the water company, she decides to send us that long text message. I mean, not the text message, email, and tell us how bad of a landlord we are and we're out of compliance.
All
and
this
she's
out
stating
names.
a whole bunch of emergencies and all this other stuff. So what we did, y'all, where's that paper? Where's the paper?
Let me go get the paper.
Get the paper from
I think
the car.
it's in the car.
Yeah,
I'll
go
be
get
right
it's in the
back.
back seat, y'all. Y'all not gonna believe this. So we go, now while T's doing that, so we go ahead and we call the water company. How about the water company already know the situation? So they're like, duh. Wait, is this address? And they tell us our address. We're like, yeah, the tenant just told us this is what happened. Said that you said that it's our fault as the landlord and all this other stuff. The water company said that is not what we told her at all. He said the water company told her that the reason why there is a spike in your bill because she has the irrigation going off every other day. Now, I don't know if anyone is tracking this, but in certain counties in Florida, there is a water shortage in effect. You cannot have your water sprinklers going off every other day. And they said, as a matter of fact, y'all are accumulating fines by the day because your house is it's in the back seat.
In the back seat?
Yeah, in the back seat. There's my coats up there and everything.
All right.
It's right underneath there where the mail is. And so, dang, I lost my train of thought. Oh, okay. So they said they accumulating fines every single day. So I said, okay, but how do we get this information? Like, I mean, is there any way that we can get the information? They said, yeah, we can give it to you. It's public record. So the water company told us to come down to where the water company is to get the printout of the information. And that is what T is getting right now out the car. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. They gave us all the ladies' bills because when we sent that message, we said, okay, first of all, you're bringing this up for the very first time. Why are we just hearing about it? You've been in the property for 3 months. If there was a spike, I mean, if it was a spike with me, I would have been like, yo, to the landlord, like, what's going on? T, you got the paperwork?
Yeah, but I got to block out the address and stuff. I got to figure that out real quick.
Just cover it like this.
Hold on.
So we can just show on the screen. I don't think the address is on there, is it?
Yeah, her name and address is on there.
Okay, so we can let's fold it. I'll fold it.
Yeah, you got to fold everything.
Yeah, I'll just fold it. So, hold on. Where class is in session. Hold on for a second. Let us fold this real quick. Just so you can see this. And we're gonna make sure we put this in a video just so you can see it. Let me make sure there's no. Okay. This is for, hold on. I was looking at the wrong camera. All this is for the month of February.
We gotta show this one too.
Okay. Y'all see these spikes? That is every other day when the water sprinklers are going off.
It's irrigation.
On these days, it's pumping at least 2,000 gallons of water. Right here. So that's for the month of February.
And if you notice for this month of January, it is literally the same thing.
Literally
the same thing.
Right here.
What she was saying, she's like, my water bill spiked because your house has a issue with water, has a water problem. My building spiked. So we even went to the water company because this is all public records too, by the way. I don't know if Jack told y'all how that. So we went down there and we even got the bills.
Got the bills right here.
Name and stuff. You can't.
Huh? No, I was gonna
cover.
No, I was gonna cover this. I was gonna cover
it's hard
this.
To cover.
Okay.
You gotta do like 2 folds or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
So we're gonna show y'all the water bill hasn't even changed. So she lied on that. The water bill is literally the same. And if you guys think about it too, like we said, she added a fish tank.
A fish tank.
So there's a big old fish tank, which obviously you got that with a fish tank, it's gotta constantly pump water. So that's what's making your bill go up.
I don't know if y'all can see.
That's what's changing your bill.
I don't know if y'all can see that.
And
but that bill. Oh, yeah, you can. Y'all see that bill? Right there. $239 for that payment. Okay. Then we got another bill. Here we go. Dang, we should have had the kids do this. For real, for real. And I'm gonna block out that one. You can fold that one while I'm doing.
I don't need to see the other one.
And this is the one from whatever month this is. Oh, January, 180.
So as you can see, it hasn't even gone up that high. It was just a little change in how much water you use because you added that big old fish tank in there. Have a giant fish tank in there and all those fish. And then and then there's in the back they added their own sprinkler system.
Yep, they got a sprinkler system in the back.
A new sprinkler system in the back. You got this big old fish tank constantly pumping water. And then they're so crazy. The water hose was always all hooked up on the side and everything to the sprinklers. Then they have some other big stuff back there. All this stuff. One of your water is going up.
Let's address the comments. So no, okay. So why me's like, oh my God. So y'all yard looks so nice. Okay. Why me? Y'all in the comments who have seen our yard. We got our pictures? Oh my goodness, y'all. I wanted to sit there and cry. Our yard is tore up. Our yard is tore up. It's not even recognizable. Y'all gonna see, when y'all see this video, y'all gonna be like, what the hell didn't happen here? It is just so nasty for real. Everything's just so nasty. I'm just like, what the F? Like, what the F? So before we even get into us popping up over there at the house, because
did you tell them all the disrespect?
Nope, I didn't even get to that.
Away. Okay.
So she started popping off, y'all. When I say she started going off, she started going off. She said, she called us liars and all this other type of stuff. She told us do not contact her husband anymore because it brings him into a huge spiral out of control, and only contact her.
The same person that drove from North Carolina all the way there. The same person that was competent enough to sign the legal documents. Same person, here's my ID. The same person who hooked up the internet.
Right.
I don't even know how to do
all that
stuff on the internet. But.
So she started going ham when we pulled her card like, chick, you lying. We already been up to the water department. We have all your bills. Mm-hmm. We have everything. That sent her to the left because now she lying. I said, so when was it? What did you start all this when they told you it was an irrigation problem? Oh, let me guess. You already knew that. Or when you twisted that valve. That's a whole nother thing, and we'll get into that in a second. Because she told her husband to go out there and twist the damn valve. We'll get to that in a second. And so she told us that if we contact her again, she's gonna call the cops, and she's gonna file harassment.
Hey, Lindy C, I think it might have been you. I mean, we just talking about it on my page about calling the cops. How people don't fight no more. How it used to be back in the days. You can fight and then shake hands and you cool. Then I'm saying next couple of weeks you friends. But nowadays it's all about let me call the cops quick. Hands won't even put on these people, and they talking about calling the cops. We ain't even get rude and disrespectful, and they talking about calling the cops already.
Exactly.
And we were just keeping it professional, and they doing that.
Exactly. So I told her, this is just me speaking, unprofessionally. But when I write, it's a whole different story, because you don't know what I really wanted to say. But
I always keep it professional on paper.
We told her, like, we're addressing this matter professionally, and we'll show you all these in a video, but we're addressing this matter professionally and in good faith. However, the tone and content of your recent message are inappropriate and will not be tolerated going forward. Because she's putting all caps, all this, you a liar, you this, and all this other stuff, you the devil. I ain't got time for all that. So all communication must remain respectful and factual for clarity and documentation. We did not refuse to address any concern. We contacted the water department, reopened the work order, y'all, because she called the water company out there and canceled the work order. The water company said she called us and she canceled the work order. We was heading out there. She called back and was like, no, don't come.
They said, she said she didn't want to pay for it all of a sudden and canceled it.
So, and we scheduled an inspection. Multiple representatives from the water department confirmed there is no active leak or abnormal water usage, and that the billing relates to irrigation scheduling. The video, because she sent us a video, and this is how this all started, the video provided does not show an active or continuous leak, which it does not. We were notified that the irrigation system had been turned off or adjusted until these confirmations were received. So after all this, she's going to say that her husband went outside and turned off our
The
irrigation.
retarded husband, by the way.
Yes, the one that she claimed is retarded.
Incompetent, retarded guy doing all
outside
this.
and did this to our irrigation system. But let me just pause right here. Y'all, he did not do that. What he did was turn the whole thing on. He didn't opened up a water flow. We went there, that whole thing was flooded. But we're gonna get to that. You were previously advised the irrigation equipment is under landlord's control and must not be adjusted without authorization. Any claim that we refuse to address this matter is inaccurate and not supported by the document recorded. We have responded promptly, coordinated with the utility company, scheduled inspections, and conducted due diligence. This demonstrates good faith compliance with our obligations. You are not authorized to adjust the irrigation system or other equipment. Any future concerns must be reported so they may be addressed appropriately. We will complete the scheduled inspection and provide written findings. At that time, this matter will be addressed accordingly. Going forward, all communication must remain professional and accurate. Continued misrepresentation of facts or disrespectful communication will not be acceptable. Thank you. That's what I sent to her. She sent back to me, you lied about the repair. This was your responsibility. You said we claimed 3 months. It wasn't. You lied, said there was no leak. There is a leak. The water is dripping constantly out of the pipe. You lied. It increased our water bill when it clearly has, and we have proof. Stop lying, stick to the facts. So at this point, y'all should know Jackie, Joaquina, whatever y'all want to call me. Okay, so I said, T, I'm just going to shut the F up because this broad going to make me call her ass and say something that I'm not finna say. So I just stopped it right there. I said, fuck that. We had it out there. So we got our happy ass in our car. Since
keep that
we drove
keep that
house,
same energy in person.
That same energy, we said we're going to see this in person. And she going to tell us, give me an ETA when you on your way. But she just told us don't communicate with her via text, via anything. Forget that. T said we be there by 5.
That's it.
That's where anybody else. You call the insurance. You call the internet people. They're gonna say we give you a window between 1 and 5. Or our ghetto ones. They say 1 to 8. I'm like, damn, really 1 to 8.
So
now we at the house. Now what happened to you?
We got there and I ring the doorbell. I'm knocking.
Exactly what I mean. She did this before. That's what I told T before we even left this house.
I'm waiting at the door. I'm waiting. Knock, knock, knock. Ring the doorbell. And then they not answer the phone because she won't communicate with us through phone no more, remember? So all I hear is dogs barking. The dog's answering me, but ain't no human coming to the door. And I don't speak dog language, so I don't know what them dogs saying. I don't know if they telling me to come on in or stay out. They probably say, come on in here, we gonna bite you because he told us you coming, so we might bite me. So I didn't know what to do at that point, y'all. Do I go in there and then I get in trouble because I had to take out, a dog attacked me and I had to defend myself against a dog? What do I do at this point? So Jack's like,
I try not to cuss. She said she got the Jack cussing. I'm like, I really tried my hardest.
We hear somebody else to come over there with us too.
The irrigation guy
as a witness for this because like we said, everybody loved to call the cops, especially try to play offense, but then in person, it switches to all of a sudden they the victim. They not rude. They want the rude and aggressive, anything. Everything changes when you get face to face with people. So we just like, you know what? We're going to go look and let's go look on the side. Sometimes it's the only word say. Yeah. So
for real, that's the only thing that came to my damn mind.
We go looking. We look on the side trying to see what you're talking about. And they said to cut off the irrigation that was still on. Nothing would change about that. But we noticed the valve adjusted. It wasn't in the same position. We know this stuff,
That thing was leaking, y'all. Okay, that thing
they
was
didn't change
leaking.
The valve. And we had the guy look at it too. And he said, man, I don't know about jumping into this business. I wanted to jump into this business, man. He said, they ain't even showing up. I was like, ain't nobody answering the door. So, but we was out there talking. We were out there for a good little time because I tested the sprinklers too. We got videos of all the sprinklers run and they still, run the same. No issues at all with that.
Wait till y'all see this house. Wait till y'all see this house. Y'all gonna be like, what
okay, we waiting. You know, like I said, we just chopping it up at this point about different things. Then here he go. He finally pull up. This dude pull up. When I tell y'all, he got all looking like he done seen a ghost. This man really like he seen a ghost. I'm like,
you talking about the tenant now?
What? Yeah, the tenant. Man, look like he's seen a ghost. Like, what this man looking so scary for? Where's all that energy that y'all had on the phone? Bring it right here in person too. Don't change. I want to see the same thing in person because I'm not gonna send emails and be rude and all that.
I wasn't rude in my email.
This is mano a mano. I want the same energy. Keep it the same. Don't change nothing up.
He didn't expect us to really show
then,
up.
He wouldn't look. I mean, we peeked, like I said, it looked like seen a ghost. And so I had to walk up to him, like, man, what's going on? What's the problem? I don't know. What
he was like,
about? So I'm like, so you don't even know why I'm here? So all of a sudden things changing now. My wife, man, I said you need to check your wife.
Yeah, like hold on, pause.
Your wife is very disrespectful, and it's causing problems for you.
But wait.
You need to be a man. I started telling him about himself.
My goodness, y'all, this T done told this man, you need to check your wife, and then he just was looking like he looked like, damn, if I check my wife, she probably gonna whoop my ass. That's the type of look he had on his face. T said, no, I'm dead serious. Your wife gonna get your ass evicted up out of here.
I'm trying to amp him up too at the same.
Yeah,
time.
He just wanted to see that energy come out of
I want that same energy.
Man.
So he was so calm and very timid and scared. And I mean, it's like all of a sudden, just looking, he just turned to a little boy. Like it's like he turned to a little boy because I'm just telling him about himself as a man and telling him what you're supposed to do to take care of yourself and take care of your household and everything like that. I mean, I'm on this dude, and he just very scared.
Man, he was scared.
Like, dude, come on.
He was scared.
Bring the toughness. Y'all were talking. Stop.
Yeah, like all that
switch up. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. So be a man.
So I know
be
y'all
tough like you were.
So I know y'all like, where's the wife?
So
how about she's in North Carolina? So she talking hella shit and ain't even in Florida.
The lawn care guy. He's like, okay, hey man, I don't mean to butt in, but I couldn't cut the yard because of that big old white dog. He said, oh, that dog been gone. He said, no, it wasn't. I was just over here, man. I was just over here like 2 weeks ago. And I know that dog been gone, dude. That dog. All of a sudden, he communicated right back with him fast. But with me, he all broke down like, dude, no, don't get this way now.
I don't think he was being aggressive either. You was just talking.
I'm just talking to him. I'm not being. I'm just talking to him. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to talk to people a certain way.
Yeah, that's why I shut the hell up. That wasn't my conversation.
But when that guy came, he was, oh yeah, man. The dog. We've been got rid of that dog, man. So yeah, that big white one is gone. And so I'm like, okay, well, we going inside to make sure everything's good. He said, oh, there's no problems inside, man.
That's nice.
No. All of a sudden now there's no problems. All of a sudden now there's no problems. No, we are going inside to check. And you are going to send a text message or email while I am right here. So it's right here in the group to confirm that there's no problems. You are going to send it right here on the spot. So we go in there.
And tell her that we going up in this house.
Yeah, we go in there. First thing we notice is, of course, the barking dogs. Then we turn and we got fish right here in front of us. I'm talking about Fish the dog. And then we turn and then we have fish. I got this fish 2, and then it's fish 3, 4, 5, 6. All these fish that's in there.
And a 50-gallon tank.
And then we turn this way. Why we say I've been going first and look for that issue. And then we turn this way, and you just see all this freaking dog food, and then you turn, and then the hamster here, and yeah, it's like.
Then his son is just like, oh my gosh, and like all that other stuff.
All right, since you look, man, this stuff.
But you forgot the major thing before we even hit the door. That smell.
Oh, yeah.
You forgot the biggest thing, y'all. We couldn't even get in the house. They opened that door. We was like, it was a woof. I was like, yo. As soon as I walked in, I said, look, dude, I'm going to need you to be honest with me. Do you smoke weed?
In there.
You smoking weed up in this house? He looked shook. I said, I'm going to need you to tell the truth right now. Because this shit smell like straight weed in this house. We ain't never smoked weed a day in our damn life, and you over here that have weed up in this fucking house. He was like, not really. I mean, I smoke cigarettes. I say, so you smoking cigarettes in this house? And he was like, no, I'm not. I'm not smoking. I said, you smoking weed and cigarettes in my fucking house? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. For real, he doing something. I gotta take a drink, y'all, because this is just making me hot all over again. Dude smoking weed in the house, smoking cigarettes. Ain't first of all, that ain't supposed to even be in the house. The house ain't never had that. So you know, anyone that smokes or knows someone that smokes, you know that scent is not gonna get out of nowhere. I mean, gotta get out the carpet and the walls and everything else. The house looks a freaking mess. Like when I say, like, y'all gonna be like, what the fuck? Not worse than the other girl. Not worse than the other girl. But this house is just like, it's really 3 months. 3 months, T. 3 months.
Yeah, it's literally 3 months.
Really, this is what people do in 3 months. So we go in there. He is talking super slow. Don't know what the hell his problem is. He's just talking super slow. He's like, I mean, I told my son, I gave him hot dogs and I went upstairs for a second and I came back down and the house looked like this. I said, okay, first of all, cut the shit. Okay, number one, cut the shit. You did not go upstairs for no couple seconds and then the house looked like this. This house been looked like this. Ain't no damn way. The son done got in the flour all over the damn floor. He done make a snow angels in the damn flour. All this food on the floor. He done pulled out every dish in the thing, ketchup every damn where. Oh my gosh, you know, look, I don't know.
She was throwing out terms and even talking about discrimination. And then she talked about harassment. How is it harassment trying to check on our place? And where's the discrimination? Like, come on, be serious here.
So the house is a mess, y'all. We went upstairs because they have a gate. And shockingly, y'all not gonna believe this. The carpet is like immaculate. I said, whoa, wait, this whole house is nasty. And the carpet it's like, what the hell?
This is
Why is this carpet so clean? Like, it doesn't even make sense. Are we in two different houses? The whole upstairs is super freaking clean. Every single bathroom, every single bedroom, everything. The banister, it's like night and day. We're like, what the hell is happening here? So we go in there and I said, where's the hamsters? Here his son go. He said, oh, the hamsters? How about his son go in the hamster bin and gives it and says, here. I said, oh, hell no. No. He didn't pass me a fucking rat. No. I said, I'm sorry for cussing at your son. I'm sorry for all that. But you are not going to pass me no damn rat. Please put the rat back in Please put the rat back in his cage or wherever the hell it is. And we told the dude, I said, look, I'm gonna tell you like this. Every one of these animals, we already served you with a 7-day notice. And that's another thing. She turned up because she got served 2 days with the 7-day notice. That's really why she's going off, because she about to get evicted. I said, every one of these animals, including Lily, Bella, Chocolate, whatever your dog's names are.
Hold on, you didn't say fish.
Fish.
Wait, which fish you talking about?
I'm talking about the dog named Fish. All the other fish in the damn tank need to get the hell up out of there.
You gotta be specific when you say fish.
He said, okay, I'll get rid of the hamsters. What do you want me to do? Open the door and let them out? I said,
he said, I don't care about the rodents.
I don't care. I said, what? I said, okay,
Look, he said, I don't care about them rodents.
I don't know how you're going to get rid of these.
Door and let them out.
How are you going to get rid of these? But they need to get up out of my house. He said, okay, I'll open the door and release the rodents and I'll drown the fish. What? Yeah. Drown the fucking fish? He said, said, drown the damn fish. So I was like, look, I don't know what the hell is going on at this point, but all of a sudden he goes, but you can't take my dogs. You can't take my dogs. I cannot live if I do not have my dogs. Like when I say this dude just went into a whole nother trance over his damn dog, I'm like, T, what the hell is going on? And then he's like, no. And he picks up the dogs and say, I cannot live here without my dogs. And I'm thinking in my head, well, then you and the damn dogs are going to have to leave. I don't know what to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to tell you. And you and all them damn animals got to get the stepping up out of this damn house.
Yeah. So
drown the fish.
Yeah, drown the fish.
That's what he said.
He would drown the fish and just let the rodents go. That's
exactly. Drown the fish and let the rodents go. Come on. We do not condone animal violence. We're just going to say that right now before who's some animal people.
I don't know. You got so many people. Everybody want to flip things.
Exactly. We do not condone it. This is what the tenant said he is going to do. We cannot control what they're going to do. But we made it very clear what we ain't none of them animals getting up out of there. And first of all, as far as I'm concerned, y'all can leave right along with them damn animals because my house ain't never looked like this.
He said, we can work something out, because my dogs, my two dogs, I mean, I'm willing to leave. I could just freely leave my dogs because I'd rather just go. I don't really want any problems, So those dogs, the thing about them, they don't understand the law. And this is what we were telling them. Those are not service animals. There's a difference between service animals and the ESAs. So the service animals are, going to help you basically get for your disabilities, help you get around and all that good stuff. And that's where you can take your service dogs in hotels, you can take them in restaurants and the whole 9 yards. But the ESAs, those, when it comes to landlords, like there's always exemptions. So the exemption for landlords that own and manage your own property is if you own 3 or less properties that fair housing law does not apply to you. You're exempt. So if with ESA, non-exempt, they are considered as they're not considered as animals. But when it doesn't apply because there's an exemption because of the type of your situation, you 3 or less properties you own and single family home, it doesn't apply. So they are pets in that case. So, and
this is, hold on, because this is a very, very important topic that I don't want anybody to miss. Okay. Because, we animated, we tell our stories, but no, we definitely like to get down to like landlord stuff too. So when, how we talk about like, we don't do things with property managers. We don't do things with realtors, nothing against them. But y'all, there are certain things that protects you as a, what do you call it? As the homeowner.
Yeah, because
that when you rent out your property by yourself, had we gotten a property manager,
it would have been
we couldn't invoke that ESA and we would have to deal with all those damn animals. There's nothing we could do.
Bob,
nothing
Fish,
we could do.
Jag.
Yeah, all Jag, Bella, Lilibeth, and all these other animals.
Nemo. Yeah. I bet one of them fish named Nemo too.
And then I don't even know, but I don't know. I walked in there. I said, look, I told him, I said, I don't even know what else is in this house. Because I wasn't pulling back door number 2, 3. I said, no, I'm not doing that. Because I just had a feeling there was going to be some type of reptile in there. So whatever the hell is up in this house and whatever the hell you did not disclose, because y'all love lying, you need to be the hell up out of my house in 7 days. That's all I know. 7 days.
Yep. And so he said, well, those rodents, they're gone. And then did you talk about what Rude called? Did we get to that?
When she called me? No, I didn't tell him that.
We're already 47 minutes in.
I know, we already 47.
We're going to talk about the travel.
Damn, this is more interesting than that. Dang. So she called and I said, T, who's this? He said, that's her. I called. I said, hello. Just like, hello. She didn't say shit. I was like, hello. Click.
Yeah,
she didn't want nothing. So she was trying to start something because, wait a minute, y'all. I didn't even tell y'all. She got Ring cameras everywhere in the house, in the bathrooms, everything. So, us, we had our camera because we recorded it and she watching us recording, which I don't give a damn because she already knew we was recording, and he knew he was recording because I said, "You know I'm recording this." Yeah.
Oh, and even in the
Really?
backyard too.
Really?
Remember, he done dug up all the grass in the area for some reason.
Yeah, he done
and cut
dug
it
up
all
something.
He said,
Oh my gosh, you think that's where the fourth dog is dead? Because it was 3 dogs, and it was like, oh shit.
I don't know what he dug up. I mean,
You
we
don't tell me that's a dog that he done dug up and he put in.
Nah, I hope not, Jack.
No, come on, no, T, because there's 3 dogs and there was only 2 there.
I don't know, but I know he.
Oh hell no! Now you about to have me go to these people
and cover things down, and then in some other parts, he's like, "Yeah," I'm like, "What's that stuff over there?" He said, "Oh, that's just some white stuff I put down for ants. I seen some ants," and I'm like, "Why didn't you let us know that there were ants? And, let us take care of the pests and send pest control by." I mean, it's simple as that. Sending pest control. Why would you dig some stuff up and all this? I mean, what is all this? And then he pointed. He's like, "Yeah, and that sprinkler doesn't work." Now he pointed to, he talking about the sprinkler doesn't work. I don't know if y'all seen because for termites now you have these green tubes that you place in the ground. The company's placing in the ground. He's talking about the termite thing that ain't working. Nothing ain't gonna come up out of that. I'm like, you put those. I'm talking about bait goes inside of that for termites, and they're thinking the problem with the sprinklers, and it ain't no sprinklers to termite things.
They up ordered termite things, and they said the sprinklers ain't coming up, and they talking about termite. Look, I ain't got time for this. Like this is what I'm talking about. So overall, his wife starts calling him because at this point he's nervous. He ain't answering her and all this other stuff because we on his ass. And finally,
I'm like, man, you need to check your wife.
Exactly. He still keep telling him, you need to check your wife. I'm telling you right now, your wife is gonna be the reason why your ass and Bella and these dogs and that fish and that hamster and them reptiles are up out of this house. And he looks like you know
he
what?
Would not answer her
think he
calls.
Was high because
he wouldn't even answer her calls. He kept forwarding her.
He kept forwarding her the voicemail, so she was getting super antsy. So she talking on the ring. And I was like, that's what you heard. You didn't hear her on speaker. You heard her through the ring. I
know. She was son. She had to call one of the rings in the house.
She called one of the rings in the house and said, answer the phone. I'm like, this chick is straight up crazy. She is crazy. So finally, we go outside. I'm showing him the paint and stuff. This is the paint. Remember the paint? He don't remember nothing. This dude, I think he was high. Either he was on his medication or he was on some type of drugs because this dude was out of it. And he was like, yeah. So she sends in a group text. You better answer my call. Put me on speaker. She's so stupid. We seen the text too. Like we didn't know that she was about to be put on speaker. So he finally puts her on speaker. Yeah, and here she goes. What are they saying? What are they saying? I said, who is they? You talking about Jackie? Oh.
Yeah, the tone changed then.
Jackie, are you at the house? I said, you already know I'm at the house. You got every damn camera up in here. You see me in your bathroom. You didn't see me in your living room. You didn't see me outside. You didn't see me talking shit on my camera.
Thought this is the first interaction with her. Like the way her tone changed and everything. You would have literally thought this was the first time talking to her.
So, man. So her whole tone changed, y'all. When I say her tone changed, yo, you would think that Jack Stubbs. He was high. I'm telling you. And y'all, my eyes are low, probably chiefing right now because I think I didn't call the contact for real. So that's how loud that shit was in that damn house. So I done lost my train. Oh, so she called and she was talking. She thought she was about to talk shit, and she's like, "I just want to know. I'm sorry. Yeah, Miss Jackie. I didn't. Don't call me Miss Jackie. No, call me Jackie. Yes, I just want to know what the problems is." I say, you know what the damn problems and all these damn cameras in the damn house as loud as I am. You know what the problems is. I'm literally talking. And she goes, yeah, I just don't know. I mean, my anxiety is just so high now.
I'm so sorry. And
I got the letter and now I have to pack up my whole house and I have to leave and I'm going to get evicted. And I said, T, because he was outside talking. I said, get your ass in here and listen to what the hell is going on because I want to be the only one up on here. And so here she go. I said, but chick, we're just gonna call it chick, because I ain't gonna say her name. But why was you coming off to me like that? Like, what was all that energy? And she's like, because other landlords are just so mean to us. I mean, we asked them to change the toilet and fix the toilet, and then all of a sudden they're just like berating us, and they're doing all this, and they're just saying horrible things, and they kick us out once they find out we have an ESA and all this. I said, let me tell you something about this ESA. So T had to educate her once again on the ESA, and we said we tried to tell your ass this, but you kept trying to turn up with us, and we couldn't explain what the hell was going on. So she said, but they said per law we don't have to tell y'all. Yeah. In some states, in some situations. But that is not the case here, hun. That is not how it works here. We told you we are exempt from that ESA requirement.
And that's why
we do
other
not have to
landlords kept
accept
denying
you or your damn Bella, Leo, Lion, Fish, none of them. We ain't got to accept none of them. So then she was like, my husband can't live without his dogs. I said, we are aware of that. We are aware of that. He made it very clear he cannot live without his dogs. So y'all, now we're about to switch to a very serious topic now, because her husband has a problem.
This is a child prayer move. Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. Wait till you see it. You gotta go check out our other stuff.
Shoot. Her husband has a clear problem. A clear problem. It's really something off. Okay. But we do. He admitted, because all of them things had ESAs on it. So that's why I was questioning everything. I said, how the hell is a damn fish in ESA? Whose fish is this? He said, I don't know. The fish is just here. So this broad, his wife done went and got someone to sign a $99, because that's how much it costs to get an ESA, and ain't even his thing.
How much they get for homeschool? Because I'm talking to YME, because she's actually
$24,000 this year. $24,000 this year.
Okay. And what else she does? She's his caregiver. She gets homeschool benefits to $24,000. She gets the welfare. She gets that food stamps, Social Security for all of her kids, and probably his ass. Oh yes, you do get it for him. Mm-hmm. He's fully disabled from the military, so he's a lot of 100%. Yo, they making like with all these benefits, they making like probably close to $150,000 for real. And I'm just like, look, I'm not knocking her hustle, but you know what? This was just not the day or the week to be doing this to us. But so once she said all that with the husband, he has those emotional dogs. I mean, those dogs is really his emotional support animals. So he said, no, the hamsters are not mine. They're my daughters. And then I said, so why in the hell does the ESA say for you? I don't know. And he literally does not know. And it's because the wife does all of his paperwork and getting all of these benefits, y'all. Y'all hear me? His wife is getting every single benefit. Keep this man drugged up. And she calls, you better take your medicine. That's what she's saying all over. I'm like, she said, part of it's getting 100% because I got ED, and I had to fight the VA for him to get ED because they were like, well, you just had a kid. How do you have ED and you just had a kid?
Well, it wasn't working that day. I mean, it was working that day. ED forgot. So she done got this man, he getting benefits for having ED. I ain't never in my life heard nothing like this. But we could see it on him and all on the fridge, everywhere. It says like, if you're facing suicide, call these numbers. Like something is off. Okay. So we noticed we cannot, during that conversation, we just stopped talking about taking his dogs away from him because you could clearly see he was about to escalate and it was about to be a whole meltdown in there. And me and T was not about to be in no situation where this man done tripped out because we done said we taking your damn dogs and you getting the hell up out of here. The hamsters, he had no problem with. The fish, he had no problem with, and all that other stuff. So the wife calmed down. We told her ass, you got 7 days. You got 7 days. I don't want to hear nothing about no eviction or nothing. Clean up this damn house. Get these animals out of the house. And then when the 7 days and we come back, we'll address it there. Now, we said a lot, y'all. Where's the questions at? Let's answer. He's scared of her.
Yeah,
He is scared of her. He is scared of her.
He's
So
scared of her.
yeah.
About that too. Like, it was crazy because he was like, yeah, you can just communicate with me. You know, if she's acting irate. He used to come, you know, because I really don't want to get, you know, evicted or anything, man.
I know he don't want to get evicted.
You can text me. I said, she told me not to talk to you. She told us don't communicate with you. She said don't even email or anything with her. So you telling me communicate with you, put it in the text right now. And he did it.
Y'all,
he went ahead and put it in the group chat.
Told this man, your wife called you retarded.
I mean, she did. I'm just being honest with him.
And then show the man the message where his wife called him retarded. And you should have seen his face. He looked like someone done punched him in the face. What? I'm retarded? Like, what? Do you screen these people? Yes. And the crazy thing about this,
they had a perfect credit.
Perfect credit, perfect record. They
like,
met the income requirement. I was like,
it was like close to 800.
Yes, close to 800.
They got the highest credit.
What the hell?
Super high income because she's getting all this stuff. And then the records, like, there was no evictions or nothing. Like, it was nothing.
They own a home. So they're here from North Carolina. So they wouldn't have like landlord history. They've been owning a home for like the last 15 something years. So it's just like, well, damn, what is happening? Y'all. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So next steps is we can't do anything until 7 days. So we got to go there on President's Day, the day after President's Day, which is the 20th of February. And then when we get there, we will know then. We will know what our next steps are. But them damn animals is getting the hell up out of my house.
Century. So the thing about it, I don't know if you've seen, we had a video too about, we had this girl that was renting the place that we're in now. And she was another one that it's just something about these people in Florida or something. Like, they just want to do whatever they want. It keep happening. And they all think that they know the law. They all think that they know the law, and it never ends well in their favor because they don't know the law. It was the same thing here. I mean, we had somebody here. She went in now, break a box and everything and changed a whole electrical stuff and a whole bunch of other stuff. And so, I mean, and then she was running a Airbnb out of here, and she wasn't supposed to do that.
Are you talking about the chick here?
Yeah, the chick here. You know, and then the other tenant, you know, that we have never ends. Yeah, it never ends well. Like, and then the other one who thought that she won't get an eviction, she, you know, told us, yeah, you can't kick me out. This is one we have for Section 8. This was our first Section 8. And she was like, yeah, you can't evict me. You're not allowed to evict Section 8. And my caseworker will tell you that. And Section 8 was on her side. And then we went to court. The case was 7 minutes and we won. Get out. So these people, it's like we keep taking the bad bullies down. Like, even when we were when we were renters.
No, why me? No, they're not. No, not them. They weren't on here.
No, not them.
No, not him. They're from Alabama.
Yeah. Those ones are excellent. No. Like,
that's why we wanted to make a discllaimer.
They are so
no, not like, the tenants we showed on camera. Nah, they're good.
They are so on point. I mean,
they probably watching this live like, who is they talking about?
That house looks spectacular
every time we go.
It's crazy how nice they have that house. Like, they're like the perfect tenants. Pay on time. Matter of fact, they pay early. They pay extra early. And I'm like, why you paying so early? Dang,
like
they
a whole week before it's due.
But when I tell you they are excellent tenants, no issues.
No issues.
All. Like, none at all.
And if anything comes up, they reporting that thing immediately.
Yeah,
just like, you know, they supposed to, because, you know, that they're grateful. They're grateful to be in there.
I wish we could duplicate them, because I'm telling you, like, they're just on point.
I mean, these people were good. They didn't bother us, but, you know, here's the thing.
Reaching out for an inspection.
We reached out for an inspection.
Like we tell people, this is what we do. We take care of our houses. We're not those, you know, we're not those slumlords. We take care of our places and everything like that. But that's what people not understanding. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I appreciate that. You know, you seem like good people and be taking advantage of. Well, people keep trying, but they don't be winning. You know what I'm saying? It always don't
It always
work
ends the
out in their
same way.
favor.
They do
People
not
keep
win.
trying. When we were this started a while ago, because before we even purchased and got to buying our property and stuff, when we were renters, we had a landlord who treated us wrong. We had a bunch of landlord stories. One of the landlords, it always plays back because we went out of state for a funeral, and when we got back in town in just a weekend, there were people in our house, and we like, who are y'all people? This our crib. And they like, nah, this our crib. And then when you young, you know what I'm saying, you kind of do the wrong thing. I end up calling some people over there. So, you know, and these people, you know, we were kind of deep out there and everything. Like I said, I was young, you know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? But we was all deep out there, and them people, let me tell you, they escaped through the back. It's like they dipped through the back, cleared that house. And so when we went to court and everything, back then, I mean, things were different. We ain't had no money back then. Like we was straight poor. Like, and so when we went to take this dude to court, it was a lawyer in there, and she was like, hey, I'm overhearing this. I want to take y'all case. And we like, we're gonna be straight up with you. We ain't got the money. We can't afford you. We can't afford no lawyer. Like we just barely scraping by paying this rent. So
we can barely afford that.
Yeah. So she like, I'll do it for you pro bono. And I'm like, pro bono? What the heck is that? She like, we do it for free.
What type of word you using on
know
us,
about none
right?
of that stuff back then. So she did the case for free. And it was bad because I mean, you know, this dude, all our furniture when we went in there, I mean, the furniture was going and everything. And then, matter of fact, when we were there, the cops showed up and the cops threw us out our own crib. We like, here's our lease. But guess what? That slumlord and gave them a lease too. And they texting them, well, how long you guys have been and when did you get there? We like, we just came back for the weekend, you know, from out of state from a funeral. And he's like, well, they were here, so you got to leave. We're like, this is our crib. All our stuff is here too. We can tell you what's here, was there, was there. This is our crib. So the police made us leave our crib.
Not just a funeral, our daughter's funeral.
Yeah, and police don't even supposed to be getting involved in situations like that. They don't even get involved in situations like that. I think probably what triggered it is because having people outside, you know, but hey, I mean, this is my crib. You gotta do what you gotta do. So, ain't playing games on this. So they made us leave, but it turned out not fail because when we went to court, this dude, the judge, because he screwed over so many people, he kept doing it over and over and over. Like he has a full master plan of screwing over people like this. Keep doing it, and he's very strategic. He was smashing the girl right next door, so she watches the crib for him. He's smashing the girl across the street, so she watching it. And then there's one neighbor beside us know his game. This dude bought it. He said, man, I've been seeing people come in and out all the time. It's the same game, and he gets everybody, and he take them out of court, and he gonna get the rent because now you out of the crib. So he gonna sue y'all because he got another lease in there. So when we went to the courts, we paid the money to the courts, and in the courtroom, he was like, Your Honor, they not even paying me rent. And the judge like, that's because they put in escrow how they supposed to. And so because of all these games and illegal lockout, harassment, because I mean, he even tried to fight me before, and then he wanted to fight me. Then I'm saying he got a, you know what I'm saying, got to result to a gun. I mean, come on, man, throw hands. You ain't gotta like use a gun. Like, come on, I can't stand certain people like that, man. But that situation happened, and it was a whole bunch of other stuff. I mean, the house was freezing because the HVAC was messed up. It was so many things, and
toilet wasn't
the
working.
judge ended up sentencing him because of all this stuff. It was so bad, and he started crying. I don't know if y'all ever seen a grown man cry to the point the shirt is literally soaked. Like this ain't even exaggerating. Like it's probably a rare thing, but a grown man crying to the shirt is soaked. Like I said, I remember this whole, like he was boo-hooing loud, crying, like screaming, crying in the courtroom because he got sentenced to a week, and he begged and begged and begged, please, please begging. And you know, I have a family, I have a daughter, and then the judge I guess she felt it. She seemed like this man was genuinely like completely scared. It's like he got hit with a beyond scared straight person in his face or something. Like he was broken down. So she reduced the time and gave him 1 weekend. What's that say? Rolling Stones.
Exactly.
So, yeah. So they reduced it to just 1 weekend, and he was still just crying. And then we got paid for our furniture. We ended up getting a check for our furniture because of moving in, and all of our stuff was gone when we got in there. I mean, these dudes had motorcycles there and everything. You remember? Like it was bad. I mean, we got it's so many stories. I mean, that's just.
So Lindy C asked a while ago, "Are we going to evict the tenant?" So Lindy C. The process is right now. We don't know how this will play out because it all stems on that 7-day to cure.
What they're gonna do.
And if they cure the issue, then we have no grounds to go along with the eviction. So if they do rectify the issue, because we have to give 7 days. Them notice and time to rectify the issue in order to proceed. Even if we get to like the 7 days, and let's just say on the 6th day, they call and say, look, I can't house the hamsters right now. Let's just say they say something like that. I need another week. Well, it's within that 7-day window. We have to accommodate, unfortunately, even though we don't want to, we have to accommodate that time because it has to be reasonable. And, they did make a reasonable attempt to cure. And that's what the courts are going to look at and stuff like that. So, yeah. It could take months, especially
for months.
if you don't, man.
Can y'all in Philly? Is it like that in Philly where you do the 7 days to cure too? It's crazy. It's months in there because like here, maybe it's like once the eviction is done, it becomes a trash timeline because people like the tenants we had. An eviction don't mean get out, like get out. You got evicted.
Cops and told her to get out.
We had to contact the sheriff, and the sheriffs are so backed up. They take a month, sometimes 2 months. And while that's going on, the tenants are just blatantly, doing more intentional damage to the place. Like she had the water running, the windows up, putting more holes in the wall, becoming more of a terror in the neighborhood, because they pissed off at that point. Which, I mean, once that eviction happened, the law needs to change. It needs to be that person, they need to have enough sheriffs or whatever on standby right after, especially because you got to pay, that they go there and make sure that this person get out in a matter of time. Because, like I said, people pissed off, they're going to destroy it. Like 24 hours or something. I mean, because people pissed off, and now they're going to damage it.
Yeah, they're going to damage the house.
And there's nothing that you can really do because a lot of times these people don't have money. And then when you try to sue them, it costs you way more money to sue them than what you end up getting back.
Right.
And then you got to find their address. They're not giving forwarding addresses when they do things like this.
Right.
So you don't know where they are. And then it costs too much to, go and find, and do all that. It's too much. I mean,
and
the
the
security change.
And the thing about security, people just think that like you could just take the security. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
You have to send them a letter of all the itemizations on it, and then you send it out. Then you have to wait a certain time period, which is 15 days for Florida, and that they have to respond. And once they respond, but you have 30 days to send that. Then they have another 15 days to respond back to you. You still can't touch the money. And then if they haven't responded in the 15 days, then you can go ahead and utilize that security deposit. So that's another way, because if you don't do the security the right way, they will sue you for the whole thing, and the judge will give it to them. Yeah. So that's another big thing. Speaking of which, so someone told us that T&I should do a workshop, like a live workshop, not here on YouTube or anything. We're talking about like on Zoom or something, or a Google Meet. What do y'all think about us doing like a workshop, something related to like real estate? Let us know in the comments down below of doing a live workshop, so y'all can talk to us and see us and, have a conversation with us.
So somebody said
I'm scared of the workshop.
What do you mean? What we missed?
She said, I'm scared. I asked about the workshop, and that was the next.
Not in the workshop.
I hope that's
say
not
what you scared.
What are you scared of?
Lost.
Magnificent.
You want to talk about some travel?
Yeah. So now we're going to talk about travel. Well, the whole real estate. Oh. No. Don't be scared of real estate. We tell these stories because we want to educate that these are the things that can happen. I mean, it's not always peaches and cream, but I think that when
there's a lot of good tenants out here too.
Yeah.
Like the other house we have, like I said, they pay ahead of time. The house is sparkling clean. I mean, we even like have a cleaner, and the cleaner can't really clean because it's they keep the house so clean.
Exactly. She ain't got nothing to clean.
No issues. They're not breaking nothing or anything. Just like perfect tenants. And we had a lot of situations like that with even, like speaking about their dogs, we had someone she was a show dog person, and you would have never thought a dog was ever in there. I still to this day wished I would have asked, what did you use, just in case we ever get a dog one day. I mean, we had a lot of good people. I mean, we had even an electrician who rewired our whole place for free. And we like, no, man, we got to pay you something. But he's better. Like, it's a lot of good tenants but out there too.
But another thing about it, Magnificent.
Succeed by Force in the building.
Hey, Succeed by Force.
You missed a crazy story.
You missed the whole story. You're going to need to go back and rewind that whole story. But another thing also is that our leases are so airtight, and that's how we win every single time. And that's what we really wanted to do.
They gonna sign it either way.
A workshop.
They gonna sign it either way. The tenants, and they ain't gonna look at it. I'll just sign.
And how to like really structure your lease, for your advantage as the landlord. So it's airtight. There's nothing they can do. Like they could try this, even with these tenants that we're talking about right now. She trying to pull up every single law. Every time she pull up a law, we hit her with another law. That don't apply to us.
Yeah.
That don't shut her down. That don't apply to us.
Let's give a quick recap because to see by Force is showing. Let's give a quick recap.
Dang, yeah.
You probably
does that work in Philly?
I don't know. We don't know about
for the leases. But are you talking about the leases? Yeah, probably. I think she's talking about the lease. Yeah. So it works in every state. You just it's the way we do it. It's a structured way that we do it. And we pull from multiple different sources in order to create like a really airtight lease that, they cannot get out of. And a funny story is the tenant right before her, if y'all remember, was supposed to be a corporate rental. So the reason why we didn't get a corporate rental and he didn't want to rent, huh?
No, I'm just saying, Brian.
Oh, hey, Brian. The reason why he didn't want to get a rent with us is because he said our lease was too airtight, and that's exactly what he said. Yeah, he said, and it looked like it was favored towards y'all. I said, what? I mean, yes, it is. If you think you're about to come up in here and control something, that's not what's finna happen. Yes, you can do whatever you want, but you ain't about to come up in our house thinking that you about to control something. And corporate leases are even more airtight because there's just certain things that you're going to need to ask for, like their insurance, and make sure that you're listed as the insured party. It's a whole thing. So
we got to give a quick recap so then we can talk about
I don't know
travel.
If you guys would be interested if we did something like that, a workshop, so y'all can see us live and, everybody turn on the camera and like, hey, y'all, hey, what's going on? It's Jackie and it's T, and just really go down line by line how it should be. So let us know.
Just give a quick recap.
T, I'm long-winded. Okay, Succeed by Force. So you just got in here. So just quickly, we have a tenant that's talking crazy. And she's trying to pull out all these legal things on us, said that we not in compliance and whatever like this. All this started because T said that he's coming out there for an inspection. Come to find out she got a quarterly inspection. Find out she got 3 dogs. She got a whole bunch of hamsters, got a whole zoo, like Wyme said.
Fish.
Fish.
Got a dog named Fish.
Got a dog named Fish. Dog named Lilibeth. All these things. And allegedly, and not
Well, it's
allegedly,
4 dogs.
4 dogs.
Actually,
We
5
don't-
dogs.
Yeah, 5 dogs. We
white
don't know
dog,
what happened
yeah.
to the other 2. Other 3. Wait a minute, other 3. We don't know what happened to the other 3. We only seen 2 dogs in the home. Yeah, they're out of compliance. She's mad. She goes over there, turns on our water valve, and makes it like completely pour out. And it just starts leaking everywhere. And she sends us a video saying, you need to come by here and fix it. It's urgent. You got to come here and all this other stuff. So I said, okay. So you want to do all
Brian
that?
chimed into that. He buried the other dog. Yeah, you missed man.
We don't know what happened to the other dog. So that's what happened. And now she's turned up. We're turned up. We sent her ass a 7-day notice to cure. We went over there. They did not have that same energy.
Won't dare. And I'm talking to this dude trying to get on the ride.
Exactly. And then T's telling him, you need to check your wife. Like, just like,
telling you need to be a man and everything like
check
this.
Your wife.
And
he's sitting there
he ain't
scared.
no more.
And then all of a sudden, so all of that, it's a whole big drama. We definitely encourage y'all to go back and watch the whole thing.
We
but
got to put the video because we got to record it.
Oh, yeah, they can't see it right now.
No, I'm just saying, so we recorded when we were there. So we got to put that together. Because this just happened today.
It just happened today.
So we got to put that together.
And they smoke weed. And that's why I look like I got a contact, because I probably do. That's what's going on.
So those tenants, I think she's 38.
Yeah, they're our age.
I think they're 38. Yeah.
She looks a lot older though. We look.
Yeah, they 30 something.
She look
30,
old.
38.
Huh. But yeah, so that's what's going on with the tenants. And
the dog then attacked the lawn man.
Yeah, then attacked the lawn man. Got this big ass white dog. First of all, just for everybody that dogs are not authorized in our homes.
Exactly, Brian. Exactly. If she's the caregiver, she's supposed to be there.
That's what I said.
Exactly.
Wait a minute. Hold on, Brian.
See, we ain't even get into. We ain't even go into that.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. We gotta talk about this before we go into child.
If she's the caregiver, wait a minute. Am I missing something? If she's the caregiver, isn't she supposed to be his emotional support? Or am I just missing it? I'm not saying that.
No, but bottom line, like Brian said, she's supposed to be there.
Exactly.
How's she going there and talking about a whole month?
Oh yeah.
She's supposed to be there.
Now you got me turned up again. Now I'm gonna have to send an email. Excuse me, per the Veterans Affairs caregiver, such and such. Ain't she supposed to be at the house with this man?
And she's supposed to be there, and he's watching the kids.
And that's why he's so so stressed out.
No, ain't no excuse. She's supposed to be there.
Man, that kid is
she's gone, and we don't know the exact day that she left.
Because she wouldn't tell us.
It's already, and he said you must sign in and out daily.
Really?
And we don't know. We don't know what day she even left, but she's talking about not coming back till sometime in March, mid-March.
You think they got a divorce and ain't telling us?
On the email, her last name was changed.
And then her last name changed, y'all.
I didn't think nothing of it but
that house looked like somebody done moved out. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It looked like someone done moved out. Yeah, I smell weed, and I hate that. Yeah, look, let me tell you something. I hate it. It's like it makes me nauseous, like the smell of weed. Like I don't know. I can't do it. I don't know how people smoke weed. Honestly, I ate an edible one time, and I swear I thought I was about to be like, the next. Whatever. I was giving a whole speech. They told me to shut the fuck up and everything. So I just said, I ain't smoking weed. I'm not the type to smoke weed. Not me.
I remember one day, I tried this.
What?
Gave Jack some Blue Dream before y'all. And,
he gave me some Blue Dream. And my ass, as soon as
she told me that she told me she said that she had smoked before. So I'm thinking that happened.
But damn well, you could tell I was a super nerd. I ain't smoked before.
And man, I was like, I was scared, man. Like,
I guess. Like, first of all, I don't even know how to hold it right. And then so I took a puff, not a puff. I took a like all the way, and then all of a sudden, she was like, "Let it out." I couldn't. Like I was stuck. When I let it out, all of a sudden. 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, I think it was 2 minutes. Yo, I was like, boom, hit the floor. T, that ain't funny. I could have had a brain, something with my brain.
You lied to me, Jack. You lied to me, and you got me you put me in a bad situation.
He was so scared. He is so scared. He didn't know what the hell was happening. So no, I do not smoke weed. Not me. I drink, but I'm not smoking no weed. And this is not liquor. This is ginger
Hey,
ale.
Brian, what branch? What branch were you in?
Where do you see Brian at?
Brian, Magnificent Brian.
Oh,
Brian.
I'm like, what? I can't. Like, who the hell is Brian? He keeps saying Brian. I'm sorry. You secondhand was like, exactly, Lindy C. Like that meant we walked in. Yo, I think I'm high. Because do y'all feel like I'm talking loud? Because I feel like, am I talking loud, T? Well, I talk loud anyway. I think I'm like deaf for real. But damn, I feel like I'm high for real.
Thing interesting. Like we tried to go through it too, and only thing they did, they gave some what's the thing they put in the bathroom? What are you talking about?
Because we tried to go through the caregiver program and they only gave you handrails.
They gave me some handrails. Like, man, y'all only gonna put some handrails in the bathrooms. Like,
we just knew that we about to get. I just knew I about to be his caregiver. They came back denied. They gave him, okay, you just need some handrails. They wrong for that. The VA wrong for that. They wrong for that. You need a caregiver.
It's like that's what people be like. You know, they be like, it depends what VA you go to, and what location you go to.
Said I'd seem a little smack.
Yeah, she was.
I'm telling y'all, I walked in that house. Hey, that shit was hot. That shit was loaded, and I kept saying, T, like, what the fuck? Like, I feel like, Yo, I probably did get a contact. Like, and then he was all up in my face too, like all that damn slow ass talking. You know, he was slowly releasing the weed, and you know, I'm one of those people. Like, I talk right there up in your face because I need to be like close.
It was like one of the situations where the other tenant that time, it was like, I remember Jack. She's like, "You got roaches in our house?" She's like, "Girl, you won't believe this. Ain't no roaches in here. Not even one."
I'm always asking someone, do they got roaches in their house? Yo, I'm terrified of roaches. I can't do no roaches. I can't do roaches. When I true story, growing up, my grandma didn't have roaches, but we had mice. And I'm telling you, these mice did have no fucking respect at all. They would come out with company there. They would jump over people's feet and some more shit. So I do not like rodents. Hell no. And I do not like roaches because my aunt had roaches. And I never went over there. She had them bad. It looked like the whole stove was like just pulsating. I was like, F that. Nah, I'm good. That's the first question I asked the tenants. You got roaches? Is there roaches in my house? I can deal with everything else, but I definitely can't deal with no roaches. That's my unofficial support cat. That's my unofficial support cat in my picture.
See your voice have been there done. Yeah, but that man came, picked it up. Here you go.
Yeah, he just went. That kid. But I know, like I get it. His kid, you know, it was all over the place. Every time I said, "So you got dogs? Here he go. Pick up the dog. Come bring it to me." I said, "No, honey. I don't want the dog. I'm just asking, is there dogs?" So, and then I say, "Is there hamsters?" He gonna bring the hamster to me? Hell no.
I'm surprised he didn't go get the fish out the aquarium.
No, I know he would have did that. So I just stopped asking. Because
he said drown the fish.
Yeah,
the dude said drown the fish.
He's gonna drown those fish. He's gonna drown
those hamsters. They're just, what do you call them? Rodents. Get rid of them rodents. I don't care.
Brian said everyone's disabled.
We all disabled. That's terrible, man. We all disabled. That don't make no sense. Shoot. Wow,
but yeah, so that's the thing.
Our reward for surfing, we get beat up.
So before we go into our next topic, I know y'all like, what the hell? Before we go into our next topic, y'all got any questions about these trifling ass tenants that we before we go into the next one?
Yeah, we didn't even think we were gonna spend this long on this topic, but this one is this one was wild, I guess. I didn't even want to get into like that.
Said I caught into it. Yeah, I think it's a borderline between, you know, maybe contact mixed with, you know, haven't gotten any sleep type thing. I don't know. I'm gonna sleep real good. You're gonna turn on that humidifier, I'm gonna go to sleep real good. Real good.
All right. So now
wait a minute. How y'all enjoying this live? This is a real interesting. I like this live. I like this.
Sorry, I have to deal with the BS. Yeah, I mean, it's like our calling in the sense to deal with stuff like this and just keep popping up. I don't know.
Our expert at getting benefits. Yes, she is.
Peter said, put
we
him on
should
every-
bring her lying ass on this damn channel. Like, yeah, can you tell our
That would
people?
be so
Yo, that
much
would be so.
information.
But okay,
Everybody
y'all.
walk away with benefits.
Okay, if we can get her to come on this channel, y'all gonna have to promise y'all don't bring up what she did.
Don't bring up fish. Don't bring up fish to dog. Don't bring up fish to gerbil. Fish to other hamster.
Oh
Molly,
my goodness.
Bella. What's the robot she need? Bob. All of these.
Who the fuck is Bob?
Bob was on the floor.
Oh, she's
And did you see the
drugs.
baby on the bed?
Not a real baby, right?
No, but it was so realistic that he had a doll in there that looked so realistic on it. It was so weird. But all right.
Like, oh, thank you, Succeed by Force. I'm glad you enjoying this live.
This is the tune down live part now, because that part was wow. So like, you said you want to do something else before we go into this, or what you say?
Nah, I asked him how's it. What you drinking, Jack? Oh, this. I'm drinking this, y'all. I'm not. I'm drinking my Canada Dry. I promise.
It don't look like water.
It's ginger ale. No. I'm not drinking. Trust me. If I had wine, oh, trust me, y'all would know. This whole thing will be turned upside down. Y'all be like, damn, really?
My son in the Navy, 3 years now. 45 of his mates armed.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
45%. Damn,
look, we should have a tenant landlord face off.
I bet that would.
Wait till y'all see this video. Y'all gonna be like, what the hell?
45% of his mates honorably discharged. That's crazy.
Thank you, Peter. We love hanging out with you too.
That's crazy. So like,
I know, because we haven't been on live in a while.
You know, it's crazy how it is. Like, real quick, I ain't gonna go into deep, just real quick, because talking to Brian real quick about this real quick. So like, it's just crazy how it is. So like with me, it was like I got injured overseas, right? But when I got back, I became a recruiter. I became an Army recruiter. And then when it was time to go to my next duty station, so as a recruiter, I'm out here in Florida, in Tampa, and they attached me to MacDill. They attached me to the Air Force Base. And so the Air Force has to look over you. And the Air Force like, dude, you got hit by a bus. I'm like, man, I mean, shoot, I'm still passing the PT test. It hurts, but this is what we do as Army. Does that mean that's what they tell you to do? Suck it up and go. Like, so he's like, yeah, I'm medically separating. You're getting medically retired. I'm like, yeah, okay, buddy. I mean, because I go back to my station. They already drafted up my E7 certificate. So I'm like, I'm about to get pinned on for E7 already. All right, cool. And right when it's time to get pinned on for E7, man, that med board came through. You get medically retired, buddy. I'm like, wow, you know, especially I'm recruiting right now. So they hit me with that. And it was definitely a whole new world getting out that way, because I mean, it was just like, you know, so fast. On top of that, it happened so fast. And I mean, it was like no time to prep back for the civilian side or nothing like that. But yeah, we gotta go into.
Yep. So now we're going to switch into our travel content. But before we talk about,
we should have been there over an hour.
I know, but you know, damn, we could have ended the live right here, y'all. We catch y'all know something. But but before we go into our travel content, so you all know that T and I were trying to travel the world. You know, we're trying to be Aladdin and Princess Jasmine. So we really trying to go take a carpet ride for real. But unfortunately, I had a medical scare that happened. So now our plans definitely have changed as far as that, because I just want to go. I'm like, whatever, F that. I don't care, whatever. You know, people always trying to diagnose you. But T's like, no, Jackie, we really have to make sure that you're good to go before we leave, you know, for long term. But that does not mean we is not traveling, because we are definitely traveling. So our whole approach for right now, we're going to have to do shorter travel and come back to the US. We can't do the extended time. I have a lot of medical records. I mean, medical. damn, I have a lot of medical appointments that are coming up. So I have to make sure that I make it to those. So yeah, we're gonna have to work around that. But at least we know where we're going. We do know where we're going.
So I mean, what I wanted to talk about is just the breakdown, because I think that's very important on how, like, breaking down to choose where you're going. So y'all know Jack Chow, she's all into AI and stuff. So we use, I'm scared for my son, he's in Hawaii now. So we use, like, I broke it down on the spreadsheet, kind of old school. I got like an Excel spreadsheet and broke it down. So what I did, I looked up first, I put in a bunch of visa-free countries. That was the first step. And then I had a category where I broke it down by caution level. So, on the side, it's going to show caution level 1 if it's safe to travel there, 2, have your precautions, 3, red, and it's broken down on the what's the site that you go to? I can't remember what
it's
the
the
name
government
of it is.
site. I forgot what it's
Yeah, it's
called.
the government site. And then I broke it down on category 2 for the stay, how long we can stay. So some locations you can stay for 360 days. So those were countries like Palau. I know what's the other one? Albania was one. What else we got? I know Georgia was one. This is not in order. I could probably scroll and find, see what else we have. But those were some of the countries. So we looked at that. And then we went to English level. So it's broken down. We had it by stars from 1 through 5 for English. So we're gonna go somewhere and make sure that language is not it's not an issue. Then we had another category for cost of living, because I mean, it don't make sense to go somewhere with a high cost of living and leave where you're at with your cost of living. So we had that. Then we had a category for Spanish learning. Then we had our notes. So some of the notes include things like, okay, this is the longest stay place. This is a place where remote work friendly. This place is where high quality of living. This is English official here, English official here, English official there. So we took all those categories and we started to narrow things down. Okay, what are we going to prioritize? We're looking at internet connection. We're looking at all these categories. We want to first make sure we're going somewhere with a low caution level. And as far as the days, while it's definitely a factor, it's not a major factor, because now the things change to the point we can constantly be moving around because of appointments and things like that. So that's how we looked at our travel. We broke it down that way and selected some locations. You want to chime in on things exploring, or
where we're going?
Yeah, just chime in on exploring.
Are we telling them where we're going soon, like next month?
Oh yeah, I mean, we still. I don't think we even knew when we were traveling. I don't think we gave the date. No, we didn't.
Yeah. But we know the countries, to targeted countries.
Yeah.
You want to say what they are?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So the targeted countries that we're traveling to, and we're trying to make this happen next month. It was supposed to be this month because they have really good deals on what is happening. We're gonna go to Guatemala, and we're gonna go to Panama. So we're trying to stay there for an extended amount of time. When I say extended, I mean like a month in each. But we have to really see what that looks like. So children's education. Yeah, so our children are homeschooled, but yeah, that definitely does play a part. And
this is part of education too, with the travel, learning about different cultures. That's a good piece with education too. And they learned, like, they had a blast when we were in Costa Rica, for example. They did not want to come home.
Yeah. I wanted to go to Portugal, but right now that is not happening right now. Like, we wanted to go there in March, but that can't happen. We have to be a little bit closer to the US until I get cleared by the doctor to say, okay, Jackie, you're good to go. And for those of you who don't know, I have fibroids and I have excessive bleeding. So I cannot just, I have to get that rectified before I can do
and this
anything.
is a recent
situation. And this is a recent diagnosis.
We talked about that on the video, Jack. Now I want to talk about that real quick.
You said you want to talk about that?
The thing about it, it's like when that situation happened, when Jack passed out, it was like it felt like they were like kind of like accusing me in a sense because when we for one, they didn't tell me where they were taking her. I kept asking what hospital, and they refused to tell me. And then when I got to the hospital, they wouldn't let me see her. The only way that they let me see her was because I went and told security guards, look, this is where they medically retired me at from the army. Here's my ID, and I don't have anybody here to watch my kids. This is us. This is it. So I mean, I really need to go back there, and see what's going on with my wife, and my kids need to come back there too. And so the hospital staffs refused, but the security guard was like, "Hey, man, I'm part of Service Army too. I only did 3 years, but I got you. Let me go talk to them." And he went back there, and he's like, "You good? You good to go to the back?" So it's sad because it's like if I did not serve and let them know, what I'm saying, I wouldn't have been able to go back there and check on her or anything like that. And you shouldn't have to even be that way. Hey, yeah, I'm here, maybe retired, just from serving. Like, it shouldn't like that shouldn't be the only reason that they let you back there. And even with trying to stay with Jack, they didn't want me to spend the night. And so I told them, the lady at the front desk, I mean, I'm only going to be, 10 to 15 minutes max after the time for visiting hours, but I'm not just a visitor here. I'm here for support as her husband. And, because they wouldn't let me back in, they said, so I told them that. And then, I'm like, okay, let me try this again. Go back. Hey, look, I served in the military. This is where it ended at. And, then all of a sudden the tone changed. Like,
Did you
I
give me
think
some candy?
that's so crazy how the tone has to change all because of that. Instead of just flying right and just treating me right from the jump. Like the whole time it felt like I said, it felt like they were accusing, like an idea that I did something,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
because I mean
saying?
they
Because
came in and
she
I
was
was
passed out, you know what I'm saying? Like that's just crazy.
and there's
how
blood
it
everywhere,
is.
so it just looks like the perfect scene that he did it. So Succeed by Force said that my lady cut her wrist on a broken olive oil bottle. I was a prime suspect until she cracked out
Till
of
she checked out.
Oh, checked. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Damn. Checked out of the ER. They asked her in front of my face if she felt safe. That's a horrible feeling, y'all. Like, I really did feel like they were trying to interrogate T because even when he got there, what did I tell you the doctor said? The doctor said he needs to talk to you. Remember, I kept telling you that? And so the doctor kept coming back. I need to talk to your husband. I need to talk to him. I'm like, what the hell is that all about? So I'm like, look, the doctor keep coming in here saying that he need to talk to you. I don't know. And then they kept asking me. They said, well, what happened? And my story just don't make any damn sense. And I'm like, y'all, that's what I remember. I got up to go use the bathroom. I thought I went to go sit down in the damn chair. T said I never made it out the fucking bathroom. And you could tell because it was blood everywhere. You could just see it. So I don't know. So no one was believing it and anything. So it's just horrible. It's just horrible. That was a very, I'm telling you, like,
That's wild.
It was really crazy. Like it's like it wasn't cool. It was not a cool event. That's just something I definitely don't want to live through again. But that whole week I just felt really, really bad. But I always feel bad when I'm on my friend. Sorry for the guys in here, but I always feel bad when I'm on my friend or anything like that. But this one was just like, damn, like I was like, T, like on Monday, I was like, yo, T, I'm really, really bleeding out a lot. Like I this is not cool. I don't know. Like we're talking about, and I'm sorry guys in the chat. I'm sorry, but if you have a lady, this is definitely something that you need to hear. I was filling up a pad, period underwears because I was wearing one of those, and a pad on top of that, and another liner. No, yeah, I am getting the details because they should know. They should know. I mean, this is really good information. In 30 minutes, y'all. In 30 minutes. So that's what the problem was. That was on Monday. When I finally passed out, I guess my body had enough. It was like, what the hell? That was Friday. And the thing is, that morning, I was getting ready to go to the client site. So I was like, what the fuck? What if I was in a car? Yo, that could have been catastrophic. But, and y'all see, like, I'm not like, I mean, I feel like I'm getting there, but I'm not like all the way back there. Like, there's just some stuff that I just I don't know. I'm going to get there though. I'm going to get there. But it's just a lot.
That's ridiculous.
So sorry for the
that's crazy.
The very intense story or the graphic story, but
you're getting a lot of commercials.
It's just
that's interesting.
You guys doing good. I'm getting
a lot of commercials.
Damn, yo, I'm telling you right now, if I was watching a whole bunch of commercials, I'd be like, click, bye. I'm not doing this. But don't do that. Do not listen to me. Make sure y'all.
Dang, we left off. What we left off on the travel.
We was done with the travel. We told them that where we going. We're gonna definitely do travel content. We're gonna go review these countries because, like I said, we're looking for a place to buy another property. We want to buy overseas. And the reason why we chose Guatemala and Panama, well, I'm gonna tell you, it's not that we're buying in Guatemala. That's not a thing. But we definitely want to go there because we heard some really good things, and we want to go there to just relax. But Panama is a really but a lot of people talk about it. We're not saying we're going there to buy about it, but
still in the chat?
We're saying that we just want to go see what the fuss is about Panama.
I wonder if Lindy C.
Can't wait for this. Me too. I'm trying to be Jackie overseas. I'm trying to be Jackie overseas.
Peter.
I'm looking forward to your travel content.
All right, cool.
I have not been to South America. Yeah, so we're trying to visit some countries in South America. I didn't really want to. Yeah. We're just trying to visit some countries in South America.
Yeah.
But Panama has been on our list for a while. Because we know someone. I just put in the chat. We know someone that went down there. One of my coaching clients, and her husband went down there, and now he has a full rental car business, and they done moved the whole family to Panama. So she was like, "Oh my gosh, Jackie, you and T should just come down here just to visit." So we're gonna go down there, and we're gonna visit and see what the fuss is about, because you got to see it in person. And just start talking to some realtors to see, hey, can you take us around some places so we can film some content to see what it really is. And we actually know a Panamanian guy. So, well, I know the Panamanian guy. T don't know him, but he's been a longtime friend of the family for years. So maybe we can hook up with him. But he cheap as fuck. I'm not trying to go to no debt. He cheap. So I'm not trying to go to no shady area, because that's the type of stuff don't take me there. Now, I'm not that person. Do not take me to the ghetto. Do not do that.
I want to switch to something else real quick. That's why I asked this Lindy C in the chat. Is Peter in the chat? I see why me still here. So it's crazy. Like on here,
right.
Y'all.
Right. Visit.
Oh, first. Sunshine is here too. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. So huge shout out to y'all, because y'all don't back down. Y'all stand up.
Oh my gosh.
Huh?
No. I'm reading. Wait, before you do that, I was reading Me's comment.
Okay.
That's like when I was 21 and I thought I ate something bad. And for the next 18 years, I was doing well, and I was passing. It was passing my large intestine. Yes. So I lost 8 pounds in 24 hours. It was the blood as well, the back door. I'm telling y'all, like, us as women, we really got to make sure that we're on it. And the thing is, my whole thing is like, why the F is this the first time I'm hearing about this? Like, okay, like I go to my checkups or something. So is this not something they don't check for? Like, they don't check women for fibroids or something? So I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below if they check women for fibroids. But that just shocked the shit out of me when I was in the hospital. Oh yeah, by the way, you have fibroids and you need to do this and you need to do that. And they said I had a lymph node in my lung, so I have to get that checked out too. So it's just a lot with me. But we're gonna get through it.
So
we're gonna get through it.
That's what I was saying. Huge shout out to y'all, because I have my own channel. Jack has her own channel, and there's been some crazy comments on mine with people. So huge shout out to you guys for staying up to them people. Um, the way I try to break it down with comments, I always go to the positive comments first. I prioritize responding to them, and then I get to the negative when I get to the negative. And by the time I get to the negative, because like the different time zones, y'all have already chewed through them negative people already before I even can get to it. And I look and I be like, dang, I got to them people up. It's crazy though, because like so many people like don't understand that it's more to the world than just the city you live in, just the state you live in, and just the country that you live in. So many people are not understanding, that other countries go through struggles as well, and everybody else, they look at it as just one, one group of people. This is it. So, how you guys are speaking up and letting people know, hey, went through this and that, and then you see the type of responses that are there, that, it shows a lot of valid points what I'm speaking about on the channel. But that type of content, I mean, it's so much to discuss, and this is literally just 1 month of me talking about it, and this is only 2 videos out, and how people are acting is
Yes, it
proving
was
the
a war
point.
zone. Lindy C said it was a war zone on your channel.
Yeah,
Yes.
I
Yes.
mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, and every time too, if you notice, especially like Sunshine, you ask someone a question, they still have not yet answered the question that you asked. I'm probably gonna go back and hey, we're still waiting, because when you call them out, on certain things, people they don't know the answer. They're just talking because they're just following what's put out there. They've done no type of research or anything, and they're just completely lost. But it's just proving so many points. And like I said, they're so like not educated about what's going on about in other places of the world.
Mhm.
It's like and some of the things they should know, because I remember in school. I mean, I know different generations, but we learned some history about other places in the world. It wasn't just the U.S.
Yeah.
So just I definitely appreciate that, standing up to them people. And I also want
But
to add
schools
out
didn't
here
change
too.
a lot.
I don't know if you guys seen it. When you go to view channel on the page, right beside it, it's a community tab. If you click that community tab, you can post pictures. You can post whatever you want to post there. Like, hey, do a video on this or whatever you want to post, and everybody can see it. So it's like you're posting as a creator, basically. So I think that's really good to utilize. I can't remember who the person was. Someone posted something about some good Black History movies on a comment, and I'm like, hey, post that in the community tab. That's real
Right.
positive, because I added to it. I added Fruitvale Station. I don't know if anybody ever seen that movie. That movie is so nice.
That's a really
really
sad
good movie.
But that is like,
So
I
I'm
feel so
like,
bad for his daughter.
I was like, hey, go check out Fruitvale Station. Go check out Ali. Ali's a great movie. Go check out what's the other movie I said go check out?
Yes, yeah. Well, I mean, you need to go check that out. We was wondering. I was like, why me ain't seen it? I'm shocked why me didn't see this. Yeah, you definitely go check out those videos. T been popping it off over there with them, with Black History Month.
It's not available on some devices like tablets. Oh man. Dang. That sucks.
Yeah, Soldier Stories. That's a good one too.
I don't know if you got to just do it on the phone.
We seen a Soldier Story.
I'm talking about the community tab.
Oh, is it only available in some countries though?
No, but she said on like it's not available on some devices like tablets.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it's because I mean I know because we did the computer and we could see it, but tablet she said it's not available on.
The tablets be acting up.
Is it available on the phones? Could you check that? Because I mean it's so much that
yeah, she said it's on the phone.
It is on the phone and not the tablet. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a really good like I said, those just posting that about good movies. And yeah,
we have to keep these conversations going regardless. Like someone's just said, who just said that? Yeah, you ain't got haters, you ain't doing something right.
Who said that?
I think it was Brian. The thing is, Lindy C, Sunshine Peter, that was very brave of you all to do, but it was definitely very necessary. There will be a lot of ignorant people, and honestly, it just proved the point of what T was making in the video. We seen it in live action, what actually happens. So I loved it.
No, what's funny
I loved
too?
it.
Somebody said that I'm an agent. They said you got sent because you were an agent. Like, what? They talk like I'm an agent. Then somebody said they call me an agent.
I don't know.
Then Soldier Story was such a good movie. Yeah.
It was.
Yeah,
That was really a good movie.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Do y'all think
shoot, what
for
else
those
they
who
call
have
me?
seen that video, I didn't think there was anything wrong. I could be
They call me all kinds of names.
So totally off with that. I didn't think anything was wrong with your video, T. I think it was very to the point. You wasn't
I want to add too, like I kept some of those comments. Those are just some of the comments. There were a lot of comments that were really, really violations. And it's like, that's not staying there. Certain things you can't keep. But a lot of them I wanted to keep, a lot of them just to show and prove a point. And even when I was going back, it wasn't every time nobody would respond to me because they know what I'm saying is valid. I mean, people love to see you when you're down, but when you're up, they hate. Yeah, that's exactly. That's what I said too. That's exactly what I said. But they mad at me for saying that. Yeah, they mad at me for saying that. Like, that's crazy, but it's so truthful. It's so truthful.
And Sunshine said that she's glad that you both are open because we seem to be misunderstood often just because we're from another culture. And that's the thing, y'all. Like, we're just not gonna be like that. Like, I mean, we're just not. Even the people that are around us that we have, and they're not like that either. And this is probably why so many people, like, that's probably why y'all are on our live right now, because y'all know we're not that type of people. Like, come on now, we're not. And everybody,
people got
you learn from open. Each other. You learn from cultures. Like, I mean, who would we? And we're trying to raise our kids exactly like that. Absolutely not.
I learned martial arts from a complete different culture.
Exactly.
I learned from
cultures are awesome.
From
you should
Japanese. I learned, and I was constantly invited to Okinawa to compete in different tournaments. It won't know, let me feel a certain type of way. No, and they were like constantly just there all the time. Every time, like, this full group of Japanese people just come and show me support. They literally, the place was filled up because of me, and that's crazy. Like, I never thought I would be like that good at it. Because when I first stepped into martial arts, I got whooped, y'all. That first day, I was going in there. I don't know how to street fight. Man, that dude put a whipping on me. I ain't even afraid to. No, it is what it is. He put a whipping on me, and I'm like, man, it is what it is. I don't care. I was like, I ain't coming back. I was like, I ain't coming back in here. And he was like, see you tomorrow. I'm like, nah, you ain't seeing me tomorrow.
Not tomorrow.
You won't see me tomorrow. I come back in here. I'm like, dang, this stuff, is a little more real than I thought. So, but I kept going. Like I said, was nice enough to constantly, have several different experiences, and learn just a little bit about the culture then, being taught, being trained by them. So I can't, that's why I can't be, clothes and things like that. I mean, that's a whole nother culture, different vibe and everything. So, and I think
that you should want to learn from different cultures.
Even here, the properties probably appreciate you for taking an interest in their culture. Yeah, that could be. Yeah, definitely true too. I mean, they showed me so much like love. It was like kind of strange because it's like, why are these people treating me like this? And I'm like, it's weird because it's like I'm getting more love from this culture than I'm getting from my own people. It was so odd.
It's weird like that.
It's an odd feeling. I don't know if y'all ever been in a situation like that, but it's an odd feeling. And it's like, it takes time to fully accept and embrace it, and it's like, wow, they really rock with me, and seeing, all these schemes there, and they show me this, show me that, and it was just so much love. Like, I miss that place, but just a quick little story about different cultures. You got to really appreciate and respect other cultures. I mean, you can learn so much from each other just as people. Never know. But
yeah.
They have very good visitors who are respect. My son left this time in Japan, but not Guam.
Exactly. Your closest. He said your closest family will rise against you. Exactly.
Yeah,
you ain't never lied about that.
It says that way. You said, but not Guam. I don't even know if we ever even had an interest in Guam.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't. I didn't. That wasn't one of the ones I had an interest in.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. Guam was quite. That's what he said. Not a good time in Guam. But yeah, Lindy C, we had a good experience in Japan too. They're very good to visit. They're good to visit who are respectful. Yeah, very, very respectful. And the thing too is like what people don't be seeing is in certain occasions, like you don't really get the official like training.
Why me? Exactly. That's why they're on the live with us right now.
Yeah, so
because we're the type
happened?
of people we are.
Oh yeah,
the type of people we are. That's why they are on the live with us. We appreciate it. We captured 2 hours of y'all time.
Yeah, and we big shout out to Brian out there too for being in the building. I think Brian is new here.
I'm surprised you ain't give no one their shout outs.
Oh.
Yeah, you forgot about that.
We did that when we were the Justice family. Well, we bringing it back. We bringing it back. So we're going to definitely do that. I think with the shout outs too, it's going to come, even though like how we were doing in the videos, it's going to come a little different now. I think we're going to start doing them in the community posts. I want to start engaging the community posts. And y'all know we kind of stepped back, a bit from this channel. I was just cool
man, succeed by force. You missed a big fight.
We stepped back from... Yeah,
gonna have to go rewatch this on the way to work or something. Shoot, you gonna have to.
Oh, I want to say something so bad. Why these come out? I'm not gonna.
Especially when they talk about.
You are 100% right. Oh man.
Let me tell you something. Now that just got me started. Because Walmart getting it. You need to tell them what
let me
rewind.
Let me rewind and go to because I was talking. I want to rewind and go to.
Are you gonna give him the tea on this?
Okay, let me. Hold on, let me rewind.
Y'all ain't gonna believe this one. So glad you brought that up. Give him the tea.
Let's.
How you want to do it? You want me to say it or you to say it? I'll be like, look, y'all. Man.
All right.
Let's think about how to say this real hard.
Real life, I own will hate. So, especially when we're talking about RE, investing.
That just remind me. You know what that remind me. You know what the hell I want to say right now.
It's the welcome. Why is it doing this? I'm trying to. Okay. The thing about it, like that is so true. You can have people that reach out to you and hey, I want to come on, come to you genuine and everything. And then all of a sudden, with your training and communication and everything, people change, so that what you said, just so true. And it's crazy how it is that way, because it's like it never fails. Every time it's the same old game. No matter what happens, it's always the same old game. You do above and beyond, because you don't have to, nothing's holding you from showing people the ropes. You know what I'm saying? You're just doing it out of just being a solid person. You know what I'm saying? You're doing out of being solid, looking out, because the next person want to get on. And it's like, there's way too much opportunity for everybody. I mean, it's no such thing. All right, man, let me hold this and not show them a way of making money. Let me, you know what I'm saying? It's way too much money in the world. It's way too many opportunities to be on YouTube and be on YouTube. It shouldn't be trying to then compete against somebody on YouTube and stuff. It's crazy how it is. So you show people stuff, and then when you got them to the point where they want to be, people switch up on you. And you know,
So
I talked about the complexion thing, you know, on my channel before, and that's a huge thing too. It's crazy how divided people are when, you know, the darker male has an issue with, you know, lighter complexion people. It's crazy how this thing is in the world, man.
okay, so I'm about to just tell y'all what the hell is going on here. Right. So T, I'm about to say it because you know this is
Antoine.
This is our
Daniels
family.
versus-
This is our family. So we about to tell y'all back, and now y'all about to hear a story now. So they probably watching this live. We don't really give a damn because they some haters for real. So y'all remember we interviewed a couple on our channel a few months ago. They were the football player and his wife. Okay, fine. And we thought everything was good. We thought everything was good. They asked us, you know, they wanted to do YouTube and whatever like that. So, you know, we helped them out. We helped them out. We helped them get to where they are. They are now monetized on YouTube by following, you know, our by, you know, making suggestions and them listening and following our directions. But we noticed something. One day, the husband said to us that he wanted to disconnect from our channel. So anyone that knows how these videos work, you can collaborate with someone and it will draw attention to their channel and it will draw attention to our channel. Well, it's already drawn for attention because we're the ones who released the video. So when that happened, we started questioning. We was like, what the hell? Well, why would you want to do that? But we didn't think anything of it. We didn't think, it was like, okay, whatever, because they said they wanted to go in their own lane and stuff like that. It was like, okay, you know, people branch off and stuff like that. But y'all, what started happening was the conversations, he would always like text me and call me and never call T. First of all, that's a big no-no. Anyone that knows us as a couple, you know damn well that ain't happening. Like, what the fuck are you calling me for? And we talk, y'all, we ain't talking about just calling. We talking about like at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, we staying up. Like, what the hell? You know, really trying to, you know, help out and stuff like that. Well, one day when we was talking, he's just talking. Then all of a sudden he's like, where's T? T said, I'm right here. It took T didn't say shit. All of a sudden he was like, oh, well, let me get off the phone. All of a sudden he had to go. So then it started becoming super weird. So then he started calling T. T was like, he didn't want to talk to T. Because, you know, me and T's always together. He's like, yeah, T. T's like, no, this is what you need to do in your videos. And this is what you need to do here. T was like, well, I don't really want to hear what you got to say. I want to hear what Jack got to say. Now, T caught himself. He really did catch himself because I seen it in his eyes, y'all. I seen it in his eyes. That was so disrespectful. I got my fucking ass up out that car. I said, look, let me tell you something. One thing you're not going to do is finna sit here and like disrespect me and my husband. I just got the hell up out the car. And I said, I'm out of this shit because I'm not dealing with it. But when they was getting closer and closer to monetization, they just started acting super weird. And then the communication just stopped, you know? So, I mean, this is why we're bringing this up. So the communication just stopped. Then all of a sudden, he was like, yeah, we want to compete with y'all. First of all, you ain't going to compete with the fucking Justice family. Okay. Well, formerly the Justice family. We ain't going to compete with Jackie and T. None of that. You ain't competing with us. You're not on the same damn level.
Well, how are you going to compete against the person
that taught you how this whole shit works?
Taught you how to do a thumbnail, taught you how to do titles, taught you how to do the tags, taught you how to do the hashtags, taught you about the algorithm, taught you about the analytics. How now all of a sudden you want to compete against the people that taught you this? Yeah, so then they wanted to teach against, you know, they wanted to compete, okay? And we wasn't even gonna say nothing. But why me? You didn't started something. You didn't started this. Why me? This is your fault. But then it's been sitting on our chest for a long time because we was about to do another video because something else just happened that we're about to bring up. He really disrespected T. So he said he wanted to compete and all this other shit.
Like they the shit, because this video started getting like 7,500 views talking about Section 8 and stuff like that and stuff like, and all that other stuff. You know, they were talking about a topic, you know, that gets those type of views at that.
Me comment. We said we felt she didn't like them too.
I felt, you know what? When you didn't comment, well, I mean, true story. When you did not comment on their video, I said, why me out of all people did not comment? I felt like it was like, yeah, she ain't trusting these. Yeah, I felt like I did. You didn't like them. Yeah, I said that. Yo, we say that. I said something just seem disingenuous about them? Okay, hold on, keep that same energy. Now you got Jackie turned up. Now we're about to really go in. Okay, so once that happened, with the whole competing thing, everything just stopped. Like he just stopped calling and all this other stuff. So I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. The shit that he's putting out is just straight fucking lies. It's just straight lies. You go to the channel,
you'll see.
It's T and I's story. If you go to the
y'all
to the channel,
we did the Section 8 thing on
story.
On our tenant, so people, compete. This isn't about
complete,
compete.
Yeah. Like it's a sport, for real. It's our complete story. If you go over there, you will know that it's our complete story about what happened with the Section 8 tenant. They drumming us some fake shit. Okay, so and no, this is not hate, by the way. We're just stating the facts right here. But so when that happened, we just stopped talking. They just stopped calling us and stuff like that. We ain't about to reach out. We're like, who the fuck you think you are? Because they got too big-headed. You see, it was that big-headed shit. And we tell y'all, we are real, like, down-to-earth people. Y'all know how we are. We have no problem helping anybody. This is what I don't understand. We have no problem. We hip everybody to the game. What the fuck? Anyone want to learn about YouTube? We do YouTube. They're like, oh, you should do a course. You should charge people. For what? If you want to know how to do YouTube, we would just tell you how to fucking do YouTube. That's it. But no one, they haven't said they interested in us teaching them. So we ain't put it out there. So all that happened. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he reaches out. Hey, cousin, how you doing? And all this other stuff. T asked him one damn question. Okay, T, you can pick up the story from here because I got to take a drink.
I just asked him, y'all monetized, because I knew that they were, because they did a post and say, hey, shout out to all my subscribers.
She said a Capricorn said
who
no.
Helped us get monetized. No credit, given to the people that actually helped them get monetized, because they've been on YouTube for years and got nowhere. China won't moving.
We got them monetized in 3 months, y'all. Y'all hear that? And it was 3 months because they didn't listen to us. They would have been monetized in 6 weeks, but they monetized in 3 freaking months. 3 freaking months.
Succeed said.
T asking them, they sitting there fucking lying, talking about, nah, I'm just trying to figure things out. And don't know about that. I said, yo, why the fuck the motherfucker lying? And we then took a whole screenshot of him saying thank you to my channel for getting me monetized. I said, you know what? It's not even the fact that, okay, we need you to say thank you, Jackie and T. But what you not gonna do is try to act like and just cut us the F out, act like we ain't did shit for you. We ain't did it. That's what the whole big problem was with us and them, okay? Too big-headed. So once that happened, he said, yeah, when you get monetized, and we got all the text messages, we can't wait. That's why we don't give a shit. We want their ass to this is like one of them, we want their ass to respond. Please do. Please start something, right? So once that happened, we was like, okay, we're just done. So this brings us back to what Why Me said. All of a sudden, they doing a masterclass. On how to get your first rental. How about he gonna send T a text message and say, yo, bro, I put out a masterclass that I'm doing tomorrow on Super Bowl Sunday. And you wouldn't believe it. People really buying it. See, and that's the type of shit that we can't fuck with. We do not like, and that's why I'm sorry for cussing, y'all. For those of you, I know it's Sunday for some people. I'm sorry. But
no, I think it's
Yeah,
That's
it is.
13 hours.
Oh, it's
Saturday.
okay. It's still Saturday, so I'm good. I can still cuss. But I don't like that. I did not like that at all. He said, "Oh yes," and people are actually buying it, which we already knew was fucking cap. Because first of all, you didn't put that whole shit out on your channel, and you only got 6 likes. Ain't nobody freaking doing that. So, but he didn't put it out on Instagram. So how about
he said we ain't Jewish? Saturday, it's Saturday.
Exactly.
Saturday.
We were nice enough to host. Well, we're gonna get into that, Lindy. See, so y'all not gonna believe this. This man, because he's super jealous of T. He wants his wife, Jackie. You hear me? I'm telling you. This man done put out a video on Instagram. Cut T completely out of the video. Cut him out.
And I messaged him.
And then T messaged him. What was the message? You got this? You got what you said? You just took a screenshot?
I ain't gonna show the message.
No, but you can read it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna show the message.
Oh, you're not gonna say it? Okay. Well, T responded to him, and responded to him. Let's just say
he did apologize.
He so responded to him. He said he apologized. He didn't mean it like that. He was doing it for marketing purposes. But here's my thing. No, the fuck he wasn't. He wasn't doing that for no marketing damn purposes. If you're gonna do things for marketing purposes, why don't you keep T in the video? First of all, we were in the original video. There's no reason why you took us out, T out of. He intentionally cut T out of the video. And it would look like he was spitting game to me. That's the way it looked like. And for marketing purposes, first of all, you ain't said that you could use our video. That's our video for marketing purposes. Where the hell is my damn money? Mm-hmm. We didn't sign no damn consent that you could use us for marketing purposes. And why the fuck you over here acting like you schooling us? If anything, we schooling your ass. What the hell?
Exactly.
So that's what that whole thing is. And he said he was sorry, but how about he deleted T's comment? Do that sound like sorry to y'all? Let me know. Let me know. Yeah, absolutely not. It does not sound like sorry to me either. So after that happened, we was like, you know what? Whatever. F them. And they're going to get theirs. They're going to get theirs. Because let me tell you something. When you sit here and you mess over people who are genuine, and you sit there and play with people's time, you play with their emotions, and we done put your ass out on our channel, okay? And that's really the reason why we stopped doing these landlord stories. Because first of all, what we not gonna do is put out fake ass people on the stories. I mean, on this channel. So that the other chick that came up on the channel, that's a whole nother story. We probably do a whole nother live on her ass. You know what? We going live again. That's it. You know what? We gonna go live on her ass too. You ain't gonna believe that one.
That one
but
crazy.
This is what we are talking about. We are very nice people, and anyone who's joining the chat right now, you know, that don't know us and stuff like that, and just coming in, you know, and might hear me doing all this extra stuff. We are genuinely nice people, and we really truly want to help out people. But one thing we will not do is get taken advantage of, and I feel like he was trying to take advantage of. He scoped us out from the very beginning. Because even in the beginning, just during the whole thing, and y'all know we did a whole promotion on this thing. Like we were genuinely happy. Was like, damn, like for real. He said, honestly, I only thought the video would get 200 views. What the fuck you thought it was gonna get 200 views for? You've been on YouTube for I don't know how long. Someone else done put out his video 10 years
Multiple
ago.
People
Then got 11 views. He said, I never even wanted to be on your channel. I wanted to be on Bigger Pockets. But Bigger Pockets turned down that ass because you got to show proof to Bigger Pockets. And some people pay to be on Bigger Pockets, but that's a whole nother separate story. He wasn't legitimate enough for them. And we ain't over here asking for, let me see your financial documents and stuff like that. But in order to be on Bigger Pockets, you got to come with all that information and you have to provide that. So that's where he really wanted to go. And once again, he's an Anton Daniels fan. Someone put Anton Daniels in the thing. He's a heavy Anton Daniels fanboy, and he act just like his ass. And you want to be just like him. You want to be a fake ass YouTuber. So I'm saying this to say this: he's a fake ass YouTuber. I don't give a shit if he sees it. Oh, well, maybe we need to cut this out and send him this segment. But that's where I'm at. Thank you, Why Me? I feel so much better. I got it off my chest, you guys. Whew. Now I can. Yes. Yes. Oh, he wanted the lime. Yep. He wanted that light. He wanted it. He wanted it. Do not be too nice because people, exactly. People will take advantage of you. Oh, and after I watched that video, they channel started popping up. So I clicked that don't recommend this channel. I didn't want to see any more of their videos. That is so crazy. Why me?
Yeah,
Because
after we
we
do his
already
entire channel. I mean, his channel was about traveling in the RV. It
exactly.
was
That's what he
RV
told everybody on
content.
us. And then he
We
switched.
redid the whole thing.
And then he did section 8. And it's not even like I mean, come on now. This ain't even believable. But the whole shit is fake. So I'm just like, and I'm gonna tell everybody it's fake. I don't give a shit what he say. What he gonna do? What he gonna do? Tell us to take our video down or we're freaking lying? You know that shit's fake. Like, come on now. Fuck out of here. People go through real shit with their tenant. And you over here making up some stuff just for views. I don't like nothing like that. You know, we're gonna start taking down these damn YouTubers. After that, maybe 2026, that's what we do.
See myself say, yeah, it's. You want to tell real quick about the other tenant? You think we can get to that in like 10 minutes or something?
What tenant?
I mean, not the tenant, the lady we interviewed.
Oh yeah, you go. I just talked. My throat hurt. my throat hurt.
You tell the better stories.
No, because I'm animated, you know. No, my throat hurt for real.
It's like I don't know where to pick up on that story. This was the story where we interviewed this lady and she had like 100+ properties. We were
50.
going to do 50.
Yeah, 50.
It was
the first landlord story. You know, Beth.
She had a load of properties. I mean, that situation was quite interesting within itself because when we got out there, it was interesting because she had her son and the son had a friend out there too. And later on, we found out because her son and her has been having a lot of issues. She told her the reason that, you know, my son and the friend was here because they thought that you were coming to rob me.
That's what she told us.
Yeah.
That she thought we was coming to rob her.
Yeah, Sunshine, that's it. Yeah, that's it. So she said, yeah, because, you know, we thought we were coming to rob you. And my son is a Brazilian jiu-jitsu trained and been training for 15 years in the sport. And so my thing is a Brazilian jiu-jitsu trained person needs to call and have someone else there too for backup for someone coming, you know, to town that's not Brazilian jiu-jitsu trained. I mean, you don't believe in your craft that much that you have to get someone else there on top of that, and so concerned that someone's coming to do something on top of that. That shows you don't believe in, you know, what you're doing. For one, you don't trust it. So, I mean, you were intimidated by somebody with destroyed hips and everything. Like, that's wow, for one. So that came out about that intimidation thing. So that's why they were there and they followed everywhere that we went. She was going, they would be in the car following. And that's when you guys seen them come out the car and do a walkthrough. It was like a kind of playoff. They never were supposed to be there because her and her son, like I said, have major issues. So fast forward past that, we were going to do a follow-up on the status of the property because she was even going to create her own YouTube channel as well. So here we go again, like showing the ropes on YouTube. And so she told us, hey, you know, y'all don't make no money. We like, what?
That's what she told us.
She's like, yeah, y'all, it's not possible that y'all even making any money because y'all have a mortgage on y'all property. And when you have mortgage, you can't make money. And this is the person who's got all these paid off houses, but broke, completely broke. And that's because the properties are, you guys seen how damaged they are. And then you factor in mismanagement going in person to collect payments, going door to door to everything. I mean, it's all through old school methodology. Yeah. And so that's going on. And with the follow up, when she called us, we were in Virginia and she wanted to come there for follow up, but then she called and she was like, "Hey, I watched y'all video. Ain't y'all in the HOA? Ah, ha, 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 ha. Don't y'all now can't make money? Y'all got a mortgage? Ha, 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 ha."
Yeah,
It was
because she
like
was
this
laughing. She was laughing at
weird
that video.
laugh
Yeah, it was like
that came out, and we
weird.
like, what's your problem? You know?
For
And
real.
she's like, well, I'm about to make all this money because they're about to pay me. I can't remember. She said $900,000 for all my property out here. Ha ha ha! I'm about to make all this money, and then I'm going overseas, and I'm just living my life, and ain't got to worry about nobody. Ain't nobody getting it. I already got a deal that's signed with for what's it the by owner. What do you call it? Somebody
for sale by owner.
Yo, somebody comment when you are a landlord, homeowner, and you are doing a loan for someone else because they can't qualify for
Owner
regular
finance.
Owner finance. Okay, yeah. Owner finance. So she was like, "Yeah, I'm doing owner finance, and the interest rate they're gonna give me this amount, and so in total I'm making $900,000." And so we're like, okay, well, first off, who drafted up the paperwork? They did. So you're owner financing your property, and someone else, the buyer, drafted up the paperwork. That shows right there you don't even know what you're doing.
Exactly.
Who put the terms in the paperwork? Oh, they did, but they said they're going to give me this amount. So you're telling me owner financing, they drafted up the amount that they're giving you. They drafted up, put the interest rate, did all the paperwork,
Giving her,
and they're getting the title from you on top of that before even giving you the paying off the place.
And we told her, dang, how it worked.
And you're taking less money that you were going to get from that you're making now, because you're looking, I'm talking about, yeah, I make all this. All these factors like doesn't make any sense. You don't know what you're doing. So then she says, I can send you all the paperwork. I'm gonna send it to you right now. Hold on. So we waiting. No email ever came through.
Nope.
And then so we like, hey, we ain't get the email to see the paperwork. She said, oh, do y'all think y'all know more than my lawyers?
Evidently.
So we like, you just said that you was going to send us the paperwork. You volunteered to send it for it. We certainly ain't asked for it. You volunteered to send it to us so we can look at it. And the paperwork never came through. She's like, something wrong with the email. I'll call y'all back. But either way, I'm going to see you on the video. I'm going to call y'all. And she never called back.
We've been waiting since September 7th. Still waiting on that email. So this was the terms of her deal. They're going to take the title, and they're going to give $80,000 down and $5,000 a month for 15 years. Now, okay, can anyone in the comments tell me if that is going to be $900,000 to her in 15 years? Yep. So bottom line is, she got shirked out of her property. She don't have her properties anymore. And now they own all of her properties. So that's the sad ending to her dumbass. Because she didn't want to listen to us. And that's what the F she gets.
Because she said the son stopped helping her out too. The son was doing maintenance, and then the son's friend started charging her to help out. But you should be paying the dude either way. He's doing, some type of work for you in the places. So she said he destroyed some of the properties because he was doing work and didn't know what he was doing. So he put holes in a lot of properties. And so she's like, I'm not paying him, and they come for money. And then my son up and moved away, and nobody's helping me with the property, just little old me by myself. So I'm doing this. And it's crazy. People, they just be coming up with so many lies and everything and switch up.
Said all those places look condemned. They were. Every last one of them. Yeah, including the ones that people were paying rent
but guess how much she was taking in rent?
Y'all not gonna believe how much the rent was.
The rent was $200. Like, you ain't making no money on no $200. Like, come on.
No, when all them properties is down, you could at least raise the rent to $5. Can we get $5? Come on now.
You ain't making no money, And then she's like, how much is going to cost to repair it and all that stuff. And she didn't have the money for none of that. That's ridiculous.
I felt bad. I really did feel bad because we really thought oh my gosh, this is so sad. I can't believe your mother did. Your stepmother did that to you. All that is true. All that whole story is true. But what happened afterwards when she found out that she's about to get her house
on it.
sold?
The numbers, love it.
What is it? Okay, and that's where I came up with. So that's what her lying at. And let me tell you why. She's another damn liar. Because even before that, she said that the realtor said that the property at max will sell for $700,000. So that's why that number makes sense. Why would they give that? Why would they give that? No. Some people cannot be held. Exactly, Peter. Exactly. Hell no. No, she thought we were stupid. We tried to tell her that's not how it worked. She said her lawyer said you do give over the title. I said, now wait a minute. Let's just think about this logically. I owe you, and I'm going to give you the deed, right? Why the hell would I pay you? Why would I do that? Why would I do that? I wouldn't. Because I already got what the hell I need. And what the f are you going to do about it?
You said one of your houses worth more than all those nasty,
exactly.
all those trailers combined.
Exactly. And that's what we told her. Man. And she got mad. Because she started saying that, you know, when people say like you don't got money and you done this and you poor and all that stuff don't bother us because we already told y'all. I mean, if y'all sit there and watch our videos, we're not the type to sit there and wear our money because when people think you have money, then they're going to start asking and ain't got time for people to be begging. So that's why how you see me dressed right now is exactly how I go outside. I might put on a little bit of Vaseline on my lips, might do that, but I look exactly like this because I don't got time for people to be begging. They come up to me. You can spare some change. Hell to the fucking no. They asked T. T was like, I'm about to ask you.
Yeah. I straight up. I hit him with this first. I'm telling him, man, look at my hair.
Exactly.
Do my head look like I got some change to give you?
Exactly. It look like I need you need to give me some money so I can go get my hair done.
Like, man, yeah, I'm gonna be asking. I was gonna ask you.
It's true. So these people be straight up tripping. So yeah, that's what's going on in these YouTube drama streets. We've been holding that out because we didn't know how to tell y'all, but woo, I'm telling y'all right now, I'm glad I got that off my chest. I don't give a, you know what? This is gonna be the year. I ain't got nothing else.
It's crazy.
What?
Nah, Brian's like,
what he was about to ask?
Nah, he's saying because I was telling him I was about to ask you. Yeah, I tell him like,
yeah.
Especially when my head just up and all that. I'm like, man, you
exactly.
Serious,
she ain't getting no 5,000. I don't think she's getting 5,000 because she couldn't even come straight with the damn story. I think she's lying. I think she got hoodwinked out of a freaking deal. I had never heard of no damn buyers controlling the owner finance. That's some crazy shit.
The crazy part about it is that area she can make so much money. Like all it took is like demolish them freaking places, you know, all that land, and you can just have it rented out by the spot for them trailers again. Because over there they had just built a brand new Starbucks out there.
Her son told us.
A brand new Chick-fil-A over there. Like all this upscale stuff. And instead of capitalizing, she charged $200 a month.
She said,
like, yo,
she said her son told her that he don't
know nothing.
He doesn't want her talking to us.
Oh
so if you talk to the Justice family, we ain't talking to you.
Yeah, that's how bad it was. He told her, if you talk to them, I'm not talking to you. They really got you feeling like you're a good person, huh? They really
that's what he told his mother. I'm like, what?
Good. Like, wow.
So we were sitting there, we was telling her, I'm like, look, your son ain't no good. She's like, yeah, I know. I was like, look, he trying to take you for everything you got. All that stuff. Because her family, her dad left a shitload of stuff. She got a whole bunch of property.
Yeah.
So the trailer park, that's small potatoes. Those 50, that trailer park is small potatoes. She still got other units and all this other stuff. She got townhouses and stuff like that. I'm like, oh my goodness. I like that book, Millionaire Next Door.
I had a lot of fun.
Ain't no party like the T and Jack party.
Yeah, but you gotta go. We gonna be checking out in a little bit too. It's quite late. And Lindy C gave a really, really good idea. I don't know if you've seen my response, but I'm talking about Lindy C. I don't know if you've seen my response, but I gotta do a video on that now.
Video on what?
I gotta do a video.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at the chat. I was looking at this because last time I was looking at that.
Yeah, not the chat. No, it's not in chat. It's on my own.
Okay. Thank you, Succeed by Force. We appreciate it. He said, "Ain't no party like Jack and Tea party."
House party.
House party. Yeah, so we did this because I know we haven't been on a live in a minute, and we wanted to come with all the juice and the tea and all that other stuff in between, because that's just what we do. Y'all know we gonna tell it. It's only so much we can hide, but probably when we wake up tomorrow, when these people replay the live and they find out we was talking shit about them, oh, it's gonna be some drama in these streets. Oh, so
next door,
we can't wait. We can't wait. So, but before we go, is there any questions that anybody has for us that we have not answered before we go? I'll give y'all some time. And that's good. Y'all, you know what? The average views is 20 minutes. Y'all do us right. Looking forward to y'all videos and the drama. Thank you, Lindy C. So glad you noticed I didn't comment. No, we did. T and I went back and forth with that for months. We said, I wonder why me did not comment. I said, she must ain't like that ass.
We was like, we wish we had a way to call her.
I said, damn, we need a call. How we get in touch with her to ask her? So, yep. How you felt? Are y'all in the basement? No. So this is our loft. This is our loft upstairs.
Yeah,
they never seen this house.
Real quick.
Here.
I don't know. It might disconnect. I'm gonna try to turn it, but it might disconnect. So this is our loft upstairs. We showing over here when you walk up. Yep. Oh, that's pretty cool. I can see it from
the shoot. Look at my shirt over there. I seen you jump my damn pajama shirt. What the hell?
That's my little projector screen back there to watch movies right here on this wall.
Yeah.
Let me come back. That's the couch, the pull out couch. I think pulls out to
y'all remember that couch?
You can see what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people can sleep on that.
It's a king.
Pulls out to a king, and then we trying to go to our bed. Go this way, but I don't think it's gonna stretch. Let me duck down.
Yeah, that hallway that's our bedroom down there.
So this townhome is 2,600 square feet and some change, and it's a townhome, which is crazy. How big this townhome is. So we got this one 2,600 square feet. This is probably like my
in an HOA
spot. I mean, I wish you got to look at the video on this one too, because downstairs there's a we can't do it because it'll disconnect. There's a it's a loft out there. It's on the water. This one's on the water. We had gators back there. I mean, they were baby gators, right? But
like that matters, right? Alligators had damn alligators. Shoot,
no, the water bill is not even high here.
No, the water bill is $67, and the electric bill every month. And we run a lot of shit because it is the water bill. The electric bill is $90.
Yeah, and so like with the water, people complain about the baby gator, so they went and they're taking out the gators out here because people complaining, and people will. I don't know why people are so just let me go see it and touch it. People kept walking their little dogs, over there, and them things, man. You coming up on them, they going, some of them going to attack. It all depends. So. People keep bothering those gators instead of just leaving them alone.
Mm-hmm.
Always going to take the little dogs over there. And so they heavily monitor out there too.
So the taxes on his townhome actually went down. We haven't did an update of our mortgages and stuff. Y'all, we're going to have to do that video. Y'all, our mortgages went down on every single property.
Yeah,
so this property used to be $3,800 a month.
We gotta do.
Now it's down to $3,500 a month. So because of the taxes and all that other stuff, I think the taxes now on this is what, $7,000? $7,000, right? Yeah, it went down. It went down a lot. And we don't have a homestead yet. So this November we'll have a homestead on this house, and that's gonna go down even lower.
We might have to do it on another live. Have why me do all the calculations.
Yeah, why me? We're gonna do this on a live, so you can have your calculator.
Sit down and put together a video,
and so we can just throw out the numbers and you compute it real quick.
We ain't got to do a video. Just come live and talk it.
Yep.
Talk to them about me. Take care of it for us.
Yep. Well, the interest rates are still pretty high, but Still pretty high. We can't refinance yet. That's a bummer. But
I mean, the rates just like the other houses are 2%. I mean, that's like
yeah, but this
it's
one ain't
like
no
paying
2%.
nothing. 2% is ridiculously low. That don't like won't happen forever.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about luck, right? But
Yeah.
that was 2%. Then the other one,
11,000 in taxes. Where at? Is it here in Florida?
With the homestead?
What the yo,
what?
I would have been like, you can keep that damn. No,
that's in Philly though, right?
He?
Oh my gosh, that's man.
That's high. So
and the water bill is $200 a month.
Yeah,
$225 a month. HOA Montgomery County, P.
Pennsylvania. Oh my goodness, damn, that's high. Yeah, our HOA is it just went up to $300. Used to be $200. So I'm glad you mentioned again about cleaning in the landscaper. My manager of a management HOA tells me that how he's able to
$11,000 tax. I can't imagine that.
Yeah.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
That's my taxes at the other one is like 4,000.
Yeah, 4,000. Here is like 75. I think it's like 75 or something.
School and property tax.
Yeah, something like that. I think it's something around there. 4,000. What is it on the other house?
That one.
The first
that
house.
That one went up. Remember that was $5,000, and then that jumped to 8.
Mm-hmm.
Like 8 something. Yeah, they were doing
damn.
Storm.
It jumped that damn high.
Yep.
Y'all not gonna believe it. So remember when we did the video on how much our properties were worth? Yeah. And we was like, we could go ahead and sell it if we wanted to. Y'all not gonna believe this shit. So this house, the one that we are sitting here in 1 month, I got an alert from the damn mortgage company. How about the house that lost 60,000, over 60,000, like 67,000 in equity? Oh my gosh.
When did we go?
Oh my gosh.
Was it last year when we went to Philly?
Mm-hmm. Look how much they said the house is worth now. Look at this. Look at this. Y'all see that number? Look at that number. Look how much they said the house is worth. That's how much equity is in the house now. Tell me that ain't bullshit.
Man, I was telling them, like, we went to Philly. That's why we went to Philly last year, and I'm telling you, I had the best crab sandwich I ever had. Like, I don't know,
Philly was good.
It was like some place that was it was kind of like a hole in the wall type area. The neighborhood was super nice. We were in a like triple decker. We had a rooftop and everything.
Super pissed.
That sandwich, when I bit into it, I was like, oh my God, this is good. Jack's like, stop playing. I'm like, Jack, I ain't never had no sandwich this good. I'm telling y'all, that sandwich was so good. And then I gave her a piece, and what happened?
I said, this is a good fucking sandwich.
I don't know what's going on out there with y'all food out there.
But that's some good crab out there.
That was on a whole nother level. And ever since, I'm like, man, I wanted to go back to the visit.
Yeah, just to get that crab sandwich
was on point. Like some places, food
the townhouse is about
it. Like, but out there, man.
It said the townhouse is about 346. And my HOA is 150. Taxes is under 1,000. Damn, we need something like that.
Dang.
So really not that expensive. I heard Arizona in general just don't have high taxes. So we wanted to buy out there so bad, but it's the heat. It's the heat. It's the heat for me. But we really love Phoenix. We really do. We really do. Oh, they just now seeing it. Look at this. Look, because I'm seeing it right now. That's how much it was. Oh, they're just now seeing the taxes because I'm seeing the replay. But yeah, man, I'm telling you. So no, we can't even sell this townhouse if we wanted. What the hell am I going to get? We gonna have to pay out of pocket. What's $1,400 going to do? I couldn't believe that. Couldn't believe that.
But look, with Brian, he said he sold the house for $235, and then the house sold for $330. Was pissed. We missed out on a huge sale
on our first house.
The neighbor
across the street
sold it. He was like 3 houses down. He sold it. I can't remember his name. Doggone it, I don't talk to him no more. He was like 3 houses down, then across the street. He sold his house for $600,000, and that neighborhood is not. It's an excellent neighborhood, but you talk about that amount of money.
And he
It's
came in at
not
250.
that neighborhood because I mean we
Damn.
pay 250 over there, and right now we're sitting at 4 and some change. But you talking about 6 for 200, and he took that money and he said, yeah, man, I'll see y'all later. I'm just going out in the country on some land and getting the little marginal home to put there and just chilling. It's like, man,
All that money.
we missed out on a bag.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a 2% interest rate. I'm not mad at the end of the day. But dang,
Right. And that is the problem. Why me? That's why. So we just got to sit here. We got to hold, and we just have to do some creative things to make sure that it's just the price come down. So we're gonna have to put a homestead here because this is where we're living. And we mentioned this in our other video. We're not putting anybody in this townhouse because it's just not a thing. We just can't put anybody in the townhouse, and because people just they just destroy your stuff. They don't respect your stuff, and they're not going to pay the price that we need to list for this townhouse. It's just not worth it over here. We have people selling across the street all over because they can't get the rent for this area anymore. And I told you all that 2 years ago, we was easily could have cleared $3,800 on this townhouse. And that was back then when the townhouse was $3,000 a month. But due to taxes and everything else, that thing went sky high. So now we're sitting at $3,500 for the townhouse on a month. And the electric bill is never been any higher than $90. And the water bill is not higher than $60. So I think overall, and the internet is $40. I think overall to run this townhouse, I don't think that's bad, but I think that the price definitely, the $3,500 damn sure need to come down. And of course the HOA, but we pay that a whole year in advance. So I mean, that's not a monthly bill, but it's a yearly bill. But when we're talking about monthly costs to run this, 30, maybe 37, yeah. 37, maybe 37.25. But I think that's pretty okay. Yeah. Pretty okay.
And then I guess we're talking about the numbers real quick. So then the house that those tenants are in right now, I mean, that one is 22. No, it's 20. What is it? It went
22.
Down to 20. Was it 20? I'm trying to do math. 24 minus 90. What was it?
You got to speak a little louder so Rami can help you out.
Hold on. I mean,
oh goodness.
Let me do some quick math.
It's been fun. I have to go. Time for lunch. Oh my goodness, I forgot. It was Lindy C. Thank you so much. We'll catch you on the next live. We're gonna start doing this more frequently, and we really appreciate it.
Yeah, it's 22 and some change.
Yep.
So we'll get the.
And you can catch this on replay too. A 10-year tax abatement. A joke. Yeah. I mean, all this stuff is really a joke. For real. We're not even joking, but overall, that's where we at. We'll do another video on our numbers, an updated video on our numbers, because I know like last time we were all over the place with it. It looked like we were in a bad situation with all the properties, but now, I mean, it literally all works out. And this is like the beauty of like when your real estate really works out and everything is going well and stuff like that. This is what it can do. So we definitely want to show you all that side of the house. So
yep. And then too, just want to throw it out there, y'all. They didn't reach out to me again for another government contract out there in DC again. So
you see my tears? These are my tears. Those are my tears. You're not going anywhere.
Robbie said, T, you need help.
Look, he's not going anywhere. Why me? Look, they can keep on reaching out to him for government contracts. That's nice. Right? We say blink twice. Yo, y'all ever seen that movie Blink Twice? Oh my goodness. That is a crazy movie.
I just gotta be like
that is a crazy movie.
It's different. It'd be like, man, you know, dang, I'd just be going, all right, cool, more money. I just be loving to make more and more money, but I gotta like
money ain't
chill.
everything.
I know, that's why I say I gotta stop.
I thought the same thing until
chill
I almost lost my life.
And just look at it. I got this. Why I need all like
but that's just set up.
I don't know. I'm checking out now.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you.
Nice. Yes, thank you. We about to check out too.
Thank you. We about to check out too.
So please for anything y'all want us to do for videos, especially for lives to talk about, because we're gonna be back doing this again. Put it in the
just try not to do 3 years. I mean, 3 hours.
Yeah, I mean, it stretched over.
But they haven't seen us for a while
because we were planning on talking about the tenant situation for 30 to 45 minutes, and then we had planned on talking about the travel for another 30 to 45 minutes, and then another 15-20 minutes about just cultural stuff. But it went way past, and we discussed a whole bunch of other stuff that we didn't plan.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I mean, I
want some crab legs.
11:24. I want some Philly. I want that steak out of Philly. I want that.
No, that's the thing. The restaurant that's open right now don't sell crab legs anymore. I'm like, yo, I'm pissed. And I would be the one that at 11:24 sit here and eat some crab legs. So
dang, cheapest place. $8.50 at a 5.91. Ooh, wait.
Ooh, oh my goodness.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't blame you. We did that. That just can't happen. Dang. That just crab leg. I love crab legs. Like I'm telling you, we hungry. I don't even know if that place is even open. Let me see if that place is even open. No. T, is that place? Is Miller Ale still open?
Jack, do you see that?
What?
Yes,
it's open till 2. I hope we can get our crab legs. But let me look at the menu.
Peace out, why me? We appreciate it.
Peace out.
Would you like chili crab? That is one of
our
30-minute famous dishes.
Why me at midnight?
Chili crab.
She said that you have a 30-minute call. Oh my goodness.
Chili crab. We haven't had that.
No, we haven't had that.
Sunshine asked about it. It's one of she says one of our famous dishes here. Chilies and peppers. It's quite interesting. I'm gonna look that up.
I'm damn sure gonna see if they got some crab legs right now.
Love some seafood.
We love seafood.
Want to close it out?
Yep. Close them out, y'all. Close them out. But what did she say? But you know what you can do these hours when you work for yourself. So this is how life is supposed to be. No garage. Yeah. But y'all, this has been fun. I'm so happy that you all stayed with us for 3 hours. This is craziness. Thank you, everyone that is here. And make sure y'all have a great weekend.
Shout out to Brian. Shout out to Sunshine. Shout out to Why Me. Shout out to Lindy C. Shout out to Peter. Who did I not name?
There's a lot of people.
I can't. Some of the names.
Go just scroll through it.
I can't scroll. My thing is like
your thing's locked.
What in the world?
Oh yeah, Peter. Hold on.
Succeed by Force. How did I forget that name? Of course. Who else we got? Shout out to who am I missing up in the building?
Because I'm going through. I'm going from the top.
We had a lot of other people here. Hey y'all, what did I miss? Oh, we didn't see Leslie Julian. Shout out to Leslie. We didn't see that comment. Hope you're still here, but because I know we had people here, a lot more people here that were. Main memory keeper. Oh yeah. Big shout out. So
big shout out to you if you're still here. Well, they can always catch it on replay, so they'll hear us shout them out.
If somebody can watch it.
I forgot why me. It's only 9:26. I'm thinking it's midnight. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Somebody could watch it to the end. This is long, so I don't know.
I will watch it again. I want to watch us talking crap.
So
But that's all we have for today. We about to go to this restaurant and try to get some crab legs or whatever the hell seafood they got up over there. And we're gonna catch y'all on the flip side. Make sure y'all watch out for that video with that tenant because that's gonna be coming out real soon. We just gotta edit it. And until next time, you guys.